Well,
Oh shit.
Tomato.
All right. So where is Freddie? And is Jerry on the stage? Is he modded? Before we get into it. So we're gonna get into it. So Freddie Roosevelt. Y'all know his history. He tells us his history every day. Uh, in his rooms, he gives us a history lesson. Freddie's still around though. You know, I could definitely give Freddie the fact that he's still around. Has he caused a lot of shit on this app? Yeah, and so do you guys think that is it dry because all the headliners have kind of like divided into the? Because remember, in the beginning, it was Freddie on the stage, Stevie on the stage, Honey on the stage, every levels on the stage, WACK 100 on everybody on the stages together from different sides, and it would just all the sides would just come together and just remember. Because with Freddie, you know, he has the mainstream side. With Stevie was the Latinx side. With WACK was definitely the 100 side. With Levels was the trenches, you know, and then he would have from time to time dark side headliners in there, such as Makeup and shit. Do you think, Naughty, that Freddie now, you know, he kind of like locked his rooms, he blocked everybody? Do you think that's where everybody actually used to get together, and because nobody goes there anymore? And I
yeah, I
need you guys to
do.
speak.
I
I
think
need you
that
guys to speak.
I think, to be honest, like I'm gonna give, since we're doing behind the scenes, shout out VH1. But I think since we're gonna do that, we have to be honest, right? When I first got on the app, which was 2021,
This is
December
actually Where Are They
2nd.
Now? Because, you know, behind the scenes is Herm's content, so we ain't taking that shit
Oh
from him.
yeah, well yeah, something like that. I would say like back in the day, yes, I definitely feel like he was that guy where everybody came to like a homeroom, like a town hall, like everybody from their different sides would come to his room, and when he actually produced great content before all this performative shit, like when they used to have topics and used to talk about shit with Trelly on the stage, and it made sense, right? And then it's kind of like I don't know what type of drugs this nigga was on, but it just seemed like his content started to like dwindle, and he started to just start attacking people and being a fucking op and doing the most. And it was just weird, Stevie. It was like a shift. I don't know what happened to Freddie. I don't know if he bumped his head or he really was in that car accident that he faked, but it just seemed like something changed within him to where he just started to attack everybody that supported him. And then look at him now. He's just like in a gutter somewhere. Like nobody's talking about him like that. I don't know. What you think?
I think the content has dried up. And welcome Jerry to the stage. Definitely one of the big headliners that held it down.
What's up, Stevie?
What's up, man?
Hey, it was nice meeting you, my brother.
Oh yeah,
So
man.
yeah, for those that don't know, we actually met up over the weekend, and Stevie's a real one in person. The way he is on the app, he's the exact same way in person. So shout out to Stevie. Appreciate you, my brother.
Shout out. Was I a catfish? Were we catfish? You know what's so funny? Before Jerry and I got together, Jay was like, "Steve's gonna be 5,000 pounds," and I said, Jerry's gonna be short, and Sally is gonna be what I said. She's gonna be brunette.
Nah, you definitely Stevie. You know, Stevie definitely got motion in real life. You know, he carries himself, and one thing I liked about Stevie, guys, is that, you know, when you go around a guy, or you go around somebody you just met, you got to pay attention to how they act when you got your woman around you. And Stevie's extremely respectful, you know, very classy dude. He brought his family in for us to meet his family, and he's just a solid brother. So appreciate you, Stevie.
Dude, we had so much fun, man. I wanted to stay in Cali so bad. Let me tell you, I think I'm gonna become bi-coastal. From Florida to Cali. I feel like for where I'm going in life, Jerry, I think Cali is calling my name, especially, you know, over the weekend doing the reality show and in Vegas and getting to Cali, and really, Jerry, hanging out with you kind of motivated me even the more, because I'm like, I have family in Cali now. So
Oh,
like,
you good? You good?
so now I got Jerry. So like now when, you know, I get all these deals and shit in Cali, now I'm gonna feel like I'm safe now because I got Jerry. You know what
Say something
Facts.
to you, man. Not too much of my boy Freddie Roosevelt.
See, and I like this. I like people to have their own opinions, right? I think Freddie is still around. I think Freddie still makes rooms. I think Freddie has a following as well. I saw it dwindle down because he blocked everybody, but when he started to unblock people, you started to see his room numbers go up. I think that Freddie Roosevelt had a stage where all the headliners, Jared, we're talking about the state of the headliners. Where are they now? Because, people have been stating that the app's getting kind of dry. So we're kind of like, I'm trying to dissect this thing, right, Jerry? Because I'm saying to myself, we are the app, right? The app can't function without our voices, right? Without actual people. So those people that made this app function when the celebrities left, these are the names, and then they were called headliners, that the radio people put together a list, and they said the top 10.
That was Cap.
And right,
I
right,
opposed that.
right. Where's WACK at?
That
Mod
was
him, y'all.
Cap. Freddie over there capping, talking about the radio people in the goo right now.
What he said, WACK. What he said.
Wait, no, when I woke it up, everybody thought I was tripping. And then Honey and them come out and say it was fake. Clubhouse
Yeah.
says they never created a list.
Yo, let me say, we won't discredit Rick Party for what he does, but the list, they were trying to hype it up, and that's what they do on this app, right? They try to hype up and glorify this list and say that the regional program director of all the radio stations, and the shit
Not
is,
knowing that boy.
you know who it is? It was my boss. I was
Not
on the
only
morning
that,
show with him.
look, not only that, I doubled down and sent the shit to Doc Winters. He
Right,
controls 23 of the stations,
right.
including the number one and two, New York and LA. He said, Wack, we ain't never heard no shit like this. This ain't got nothing to do with us.
And DJ Buck is another one. I was on his morning show. He's another one that,
I don't know, nigga just be looking for an identity, bro. And like, it's cool. Get your identity on Clubhouse. And then you have your identity at home in your house. And then you should have your identity in your workplace. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to lie to kick it.
no, my bad. I feel this app is glitching. What kind of motivated me to make this room whack was that you stated I think you were in Cray's room. Cray had a good room yesterday, and you had said that the app's getting dry. So we are the
No, it's
app,
getting
right?
dry on it. Let me rephrase it. The app's getting dry on the overall. So you gotta understand, I'm one of them down the street niggas. See, a down the street nigga, he already done been on the block that you on. I know the dog over there, the old lady over there with the broom. I know that's gonna happen. The police waiting over there, right? So already a year ago anticipated what if it phases out, right? So if it phases out, I kind of got on my Charles Manson shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know why Charles Manson was self-contained and Jim Jones was self-contained? He had his own little world. They in his own little world. He didn't give a fuck what went on the outside. We out here in the middle of 10 buck fuck and we having our fun. We got our kitchen over here. We got our bunkers over here. And it don't matter what nobody else is doing, that's what we doing. Right? Only thing is I'm not taking advantage of the people. Right? So that's why I created the honey side. All the other rooms can phase out, people stop coming. Our shit is self-contained. We ain't lost a room. It operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Been like that 18 months, right? Real shit. So I seen it coming because you eventually run out of shit to talk about. Once you get done talking about each other, you can only talk about each other so much. All right, what do you go with it? You just sit in the room.
Now,
How long is Freddie gonna talk about Plug Man Sam Beto?
and
These
he's a
people don't even
yeah.
know what the fuck he talking about. Like, what the fuck he talking about,
And
right?
he's the
What
next
you
one
gonna
on the
talk
list.
about?
Sam Beto was definitely the next headliner that
Yeah,
held it down.
Beto.
Where he at? He
Yeah,
left
Beto
to
over there on Ground Voices. He a phone call away from me. You know what I'm saying? My allies is right because whatever I need, Beto got. Whatever clips I need, he got it. He don't got it, he ain't got it. Right? Other information, I got my little team. My team is cool. So we self-contained. You don't hear nobody on our side saying the app is dying because we are regulating us. We do us. We have fun and we socialize and talk amongst us.
I agree. I agree. But there are some factors. Bring the voice up. The app is glitching. But shout out to numbers
Yeah.
Yeah, I
because
think levels is
yeah, the lover, yeah, but thank God that the numbers don't lie. And let's dissect this. So Freddie Roosevelt, I think Freddie has a big. He plays a big part in the division of all of us as headliners because we all used to be in his
Yeah, yeah.
room.
Well, his goal is to divide, keep the crowd with him, and then send us at each other. So the hundred trencher belt, we was already the hundred trenches, and then they had their trencher belt shit going on, right? But at the end of the day, Freddie's whole thing is to let me draw their crowd over here, introduce them to me, and then I turn on them. Right, this is what he does: divide and conquer. He tried to turn him against levels and levels against him. Levels. You don't want to know what him told me and all this old shit, which works amongst the motherfucker that don't come from where we come from. Look, nigga, fuck what you said, and he said, press play. You want me to drop it? Drop it. Then after a while, even the people start saying, "Yo, this nigga Freddie full of shit. He didn't did this with 10 other people. You want me to drop it? I'll drop it. I'll do it right now." Everybody telling him, do it. Calling him a bitch, his mama a bitch. Drop it. We giving him every reason to drop it. He never drops nothing. He even did it to Trelly, right? So at the end of the day, it's like now people like, okay. We don't want to hear it. The fucking purge has took over the far as the room to have the production. Freddie had nice production and little shit. Now the purge is outdoing Freddie by 1,000,000%. He and them over there got a great thing going on when it comes to production. I give credit where credit's due. I don't give a fuck who you are. We might not get along, but if you doing some cool shit that I think is cool, I'm gonna tell the people, yo, dude doing some cool shit. Y'all should go check him out.
Facts. I agree. I agree. I mean, and also, Freddie did introduce us to. He introduced a lot of people to each other. I could give you that. I do think that the state of the Roosevelt and
Freddie
where
used Keita in the Crenshaw district to get introduced too.
That's a fact.
It's a fact. Freddie got introduced to all the people on this side through Keita in the Crenshaw district.
and Freddie, and Freddie does a good job with modding people that he thinks is hot at the time. So like, Yu was in his fucking room for days, right? She was running the content because she was on the stage with me when me and Honey we had the content. And then he wasn't modding her. The minute she did, I heard she made a big room while I was going to Vegas. And now I
She
see her
attacked
modding, and I
Lay
called him. I called him
because
out
she
on it.
attacked Lay, Stevie. Down he like, well, so Lay ain't fucking with me no more. So let me bring you over here to antagonize Lay. That's what he do. That's all
Right.
that was about. He don't give a fuck about no Yu. He don't even trust Yu because he knows she trenches. It's real shit. That was a straight attack at Lay.
That's how
He
you did
always
Don
want to play
Perez.
both sides against the middle. Me, I'm trying to bring both sides together in the middle, nigga.
Yeah,
Keep
you
the
brought.
middle strong,
That's
nigga.
the
We
that's the
straight.
thing. The 100 side is so diverse. I mean, you got the Latinx side here. You got Sally Hollywood Insiders in here. You got Jerry
I
Malcolm.
don't give a fuck. I
You
got
got
square
fucking
niggas, street niggas, LGBTQ. We don't give a fuck what it is. You a cool motherfucker. You bring some content. You got a voice. You want to talk about it. You got a point of view. That's what it is. And then we help each other learn to understand and how to coexist with one another in real life.
facts.
Period.
Who's
Wack, I
next
want
on the
to
list, Naughty?
hold on. I want to ask Wack a question since we were talking about Freddie. Wack, didn't Freddie introduce you to the presidential suites, like the whole trenches Roosevelt situation? Isn't he the one that introduced you to them?
Freddie told me, he said, Whack, we're gonna bring it together. Y'all got 100 trenches. Me and Levels ran the trencher belt. Let's bring 100 trenches, 100 trencher belt together, the triangle. He said, I only got one motherfucker in my way on my side. I say, who is that? He said, well, Levels and them got to deal with the dark side. I said, Levels and them don't see nobody as no competition. They doing their own shit. We on our own side. The motherfuckers we got to deal with, we deal with as they come up. He said, nigga, the motherfucking sweets. We got to take down, he called a nigga Turtle or some type of name he called this nigga, right? Donatello. There you go, him. Donatello, we got to take down. So I'm telling you, as we together, let's come up with something. He in my way on my side of the app.
Cause somebody mod Wolf. This shit is struggling like a motherfucker.
That nigga said Donatello is in my way in the presidential suites on my side of that. I said, all right, cool. We put it together, right? So when I get the content on B James, he the one told me, he said, yo, Sam Bito got what we need. But he don't fuck with me, but he fuck with you. I reached to Sam, right? When I reached to Sam, he said, yeah, Wack, I got it. That's what's unique about me. Everybody that don't fuck with each other, those people fuck with me. So if they need something from a nigga they don't fuck with, they can go to me. They know they gonna give it to me. But I'm gonna tell Sam, Freddie told me you got this. It ain't like I'm gonna go over there and get it and he ain't gonna know why I'm getting it. So I say, Freddie, the nigga sent me the shit. He said, okay, I'm gonna pull the nigga B. James in the room. I'm gonna ping you when he here. I'm gonna lay back. Whack, it's on you. It gotta look like it's coming from your side. And then you pull, I said, all right, well, level, we're gonna run the play. Freddie gonna bait the nigga in. I'm gonna come in, you come in behind me. And that's how the whole exposing B. James came about. That's why I look at these niggas and I look at them, I be like, a snake is a snake. And it be crazy because the very people that he wouldn't fuck with when the other thing was going on, he forced to fuck with you. And now's the time for y'all to tell him, fuck you. He forced to fuck with you now because we didn't pull back. But when we was fucking with him, he would talk to y'all, he would pull you up. You didn't mean shit to him. But the minute we pulled back from him, he like, well, damn, who with me? Who could I use to come up here and draw a different crowd and talk about some different shit? He reach out to you and y'all jump like lapdogs. Instead of saying, nigga, my cloud is up, my
Wake it up,
motion is up,
Wack.
my
Wake it up.
cloud is up, my motion is up. Now that you need me, nigga, fuck you. I'm gonna give you the same fuck you gave me when I used to be hand raising for 3 hours in the motherfucking room. It's real shit.
Yeah, Freddie has to be he switches up a lot. He definitely is the cause of a lot of the shit that's happening. So where are you now is the content right here on the 100 ENT show. Messy Mondays. Make sure you share. We're struggling, but shout out to the numbers never lie. Even if we're
Let's
struggling right now,
go.
bring levels
Period.
up. Yeah, bring levels up. We got Sally
The
Cologne.
app tripping
Squad,
right
squad.
The
now.
app tripping.
The
TV.
app
What's up,
tripping. The
Naughty?
app
What's up,
tripping.
Wack?
Hey.
Hey, Wack,
Hey, my
me and
beautiful
Jerry
queen.
and Sally had a good dinner.
Yes, we
Uh,
did.
It was amazing, Wack. We were trying to FaceTime you. We really
Yes. Why
wanted.
invite
We
me
were like,
back?
Wack was the only one missing, right, Sally? That's how we felt.
Yeah.
Sally from the Valley.
What's
Yeah, we went.
up, Wack?
She brought us to a great restaurant where they filmed the
Favor.
Kardashians and what wasn't Bad Bunny just there or something like. It was
Yeah,
really good.
we had just
Which one
left
you
for
took him to the one off of Roberson?
no, the on Ventura, the
Really,
Casa Vega.
Stevie?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a good. That's a good
Mon
spot.
and Amber are gonna get me
Yeah.
because
Yo,
I
is
was
that
in Cali.
Pepe? Is that Pepe crazy ass down there?
Well, Pepe is definitely here
Yeah.
because we're gonna talk about who we think are some new headliners, and Pepe's name is on the list. So we're gonna have a spoiler with Pepe. Um, we feel Pepe is one of the
Stevie.
with Mon. Man.
Ma said not
I'm
too
gonna
much
be
on my
in
man.
Cali. I'm gonna have drinks. Hello?
He did made a song
I
with
know. I was
Mom.
so in and out, right, Sally
Stevie.
and Jerry. I
Stevie,
was
you owe
so
me
in
a
and out.
visit
Yeah.
too. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was
So, but
only in for like 4 hours. He didn't
hey,
even do
Wack,
the whole
while
dinner.
I was there, Wack, so much like people hit me up talking about why you didn't come on my show. Why I had EJ on air hit me up. So many radio people that like you're crazy. You was out here. You'd even. I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't even make it to Chasen's party on Saturday, which by the way, that's content as well. We're gonna be discussing Krishan and Blueface were together. They were spotted together at the Jason Lee experience. And I also want to know if Cardi B and Krishan got to meet each other. I was like hoping that we would see footage on that because that would have been dope as shit. But let's
I
get to
don't
the
know,
next.
bro, because see,
Uh huh.
Shorty don't play that shit. And Krishan whole thing is she thinks she's slick and she don't understand that she ain't been living long enough to fuck with the slicksters. And she been in play with Cardi and whatever business she had going on to go away. Cardi
Listen,
at
I
that
think
point
a
now.
Cardi feature with Krishan that would be it. Like if they did a song
Probably would
together.
be. Takes a certain type of guy to get that done. I think I got a few of them done before.
Listen, Wack, you gotta put that together because, and then it needs to be the hoodest fucking video in the
Hey,
world.
my
Like,
nigga, I manage Blueface, bro. I don't manage her, bro. What the
okay,
fuck is you
Blueface,
talking about?
Blueface, we need you to do it, Blueface.
This the same motherfucking female who telling the motherfucker who put his career on the line. I took a $5-6 million hit last year of this nigga putting us on hold and doing her and fucking our shit up that I built. And now she looked up talking about he didn't do nothing for her. I told him, hey, That's the type of broad you take from nothing, turn her into something, and she gonna act like you ain't nothing. He said it, I think, in the thing. My manager warned me. I told him, you don't fuck with that, bro. I'm telling you. So why the fuck will we push that kind of button?
Wow, that let me tell you something. If she do any better, that motherfucking Cardi motherfucking feature and her, because I feel like
That does
they got
nothing
similar
for
come ups.
Cardi though.
Yeah, I just think that
It
Krishan
does
got that.
nothing for Cardi B. What does that do for Cardi?
I think the younger generation loves Krishan.
No, bro. Let me tell y'all, and I told y'all this. This is what's real. Nigga, I said Blueface, all you gotta do is pull back. Don't go around her. She needs the bullshit with Blueface to have the conversation. That's all y'all talk about. 98% of your conversation with her is Blueface. Do you see what happened? Do you see what do you see what she did to him? Once he pulled back and that wasn't there, what's been going on? Now they can't blame you, nephew. She fighting her own family. If you would have been around, they'd have blamed you for that. Now people are starting to say, hold on, bitch, it's really you. Bitch, you know you 8 months pregnant and you still running. We blaming this nigga. You still turning the bottle up, smoking weed and fighting. He over there with his baby mama, away from you. Now it's turning. So my suggestion to him, stay the fuck away from her. She gonna get a kid up voluntarily or the system.
So you don't think that they both serve? They both give, because you said they're a unit. So when they're together as a unit, it's better. You don't think that that's the same for
Bro, that's
Blueface?
not it, bro. A unit is me and Game, me and Blueface, two niggas where we both serving our purpose, doing our part. She was just benefiting. Look, what made him, what makes her big, destroys his career. You know how much money I lost, nigga, because of domestic shit? I lost a $2 million fight when she hit him. Then she hit
Oh
the
shit!
nigga walked away. They called me and said, well, we don't want the domestic thing. It's a bad look for us. They pulled the fight. Adidas tied into it all this.
Damn.
This real shit. So
Yeah,
what
when you losing
what
money
made
in
her
real
big
time, yeah, when you losing money in real
destroys
time.
his career.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. Does anybody else have anything they want to add to that? Because I honestly, hearing it firsthand from WACK, right? Because he deals with them firsthand. See, that's the difference. Because you could have your opinions, but when you're dealing with celebrities and the people that because there's a lot of people that report shit, but WACK is actually dealing with them firsthand. So that's pretty interesting. Anybody have any questions
Yeah,
about
I got a
that?
question.
Go ahead.
So Wack, remember the interview that you did with me a few months ago?
Yep.
You did say in that interview that at a certain point that he wasn't really, as focused on his music, and he was really more so focused on trying to push Krishan. Is he still kind of in that place now, or is he kind of getting more focused back on his music and shit?
Nah, he focused back on his music. But he also focused on trying to push his baby mama, which I'm telling him,
Which
you
is the
can't
same, which is pretty much the same thing that
it's
he did
same
last
shit.
time.
You gotta
Exactly.
you gotta get yourself back in position, get yourself back together before you doing any and all of that.
But you manage him, Wax, so you don't think he's inspired by what you do? Like,
Hey bro,
if
listen,
it
when you get people go through that phase where they think they know until they figure out that you knew more. And then when they run into the brick wall and they bump their head, right? They start to be like, okay, I get it. Like, I think he's getting it now. You notice he ain't gonna get caught one-on-one with that girl. He'll go to a open place where everybody at. And then even then he gonna give her some space. Cause he
facts.
realized that the minute she started hollering and screaming after she threw a drink in his face, he gonna get the blame for it.
Damn. Right.
And it's weird because the women of today, the reason why they champion for her, because they like, this is the woman that beats her boyfriend up.
Yep, exactly.
But yet, when we say a bitch need to be put in place, we the worst niggas in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
that's a
champion
good point.
her because they say this is the one that beat your boyfriend up. And he still gets the blame because he'd take the hits and walk away. He'll let her vandalize his house. Y'all watch it. Y'all watch it. Bitch beat 10 TVs in, knocked the motherfucking blinds off the walls, broke all the plaques, $50,000, $60,000 of damage. And y'all say, yeah, girl, that's right. But the minute a nigga slap a female, kick her window in on her car, that is not right. Send Tory to jail for life.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Man, I don't want to talk about that, though.
Damn. Welcome to the 100 ENT show. It's Messy Monday.
Okay then.
State of the motherfucking headliners. Where are they now? So, Wack, let's go to the next fucking motherfucker. I'm Stevie Nunez. Who's the next person, Naughty? Because I want Wack to give his opinion on each headliner. Everybody give opinion. Shout out to Levels in the Trenches and the Wolf and The Voice, which The Voice is actually we were gonna say that too, but this is a spoiler too. She's in the up and running for one of the newest headliners as well. So shout out to The Voice. We already spoiled too, Pepe and The Voice. But Naughty, who's next? Who was holding it down? And if you want to reset, it's basically the celebrities were on the app. When the celebrities left, who held it down? Who? And then they called them the headline. People versus. You know, he does the
Never
people
change.
versus.
He never changed. Run down in the lane of his own. You can't, you can't put no bullshit on him. Rundown's a pure dude on his app.
He is, and you know he's brought Tyrese. Tyrese still comes to that, but among all that, he does the people versus, and he does it fair. He's one of the fairest people on this app. He did do the Hall of Famers shit, had everybody going crazy, had even me talking shit. I think it was me and Cray or just me talking shit to him, trolling the fuck out of him, saying, how the fuck, I remember when he put Don President's name in there, I said, how the fuck a janitor could be a motherfucking headliner? And we went up and we went crazy. But that's my dog. Rundown has a great run on Clubhouse. I was gonna say had a great run, but no, he's still here. He still makes his room. He does the jigsaw shit. So yeah, definitely a headliner. We can go to the next person because that one kind of is a given. Naughty, who's the next motherfucker on the list? Who's the next headliner? Naughty that held it down.
The next headliner on the list is Ion.
Whoop.
And of course, and I need us to talk about this. Ion, what he did on this app. I don't know if you guys know, he was on the dark side. His name was Eddie. I met him myself in a room with him and the crazy one, the one that loves all the hoes, and y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that Nicki Minaj was allegedly gonna sue or was suing my girl. But listen, he literally cultivated this app. He has a cult following. These girls love him. Wack, what do you have to say about Ion and his run on here?
He on a call, but Iron is amazing.
Yeah, Ion is cool. I mean, yesterday he dropped me, because I called Aubrey. I called Aubrey a bitch yesterday, or I don't know if I called her a bitch or I said it like. So he dropped me because I just hate fake outrage. I started to call out how allegedly she. We don't gotta get into all of that, but like I had asked her, like, listen, if you knew he did that to this other girl while you was with him, and I started to ask questions that people really don't like, so I got dropped by Ion for the first time in like ever, unless I cuss him the fuck out, because that's my boo. But
But
I
y'all be on
literally
lip attack because you dropped him in the room the other day, like
yeah.
weeks
And
ago.
it's because and I love Ion, but it just got me upset because, but this is how he runs his room, so I have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? I used to get a few passes, when I was really in there, when I was really loving on him and shit. He used to give me passes, but since we've been going through our little shit, he dropped me. But I just don't like, and we could pass that, because we can Bambi too much. But I feel like she's part of the reason why the app kind of got dry too, because motherfuckers is like, listen, we could get into that. You want to get into that, Naughty? So
I
I think
mean,
because this is the reason why I'm doing this, the state of the headliners, because WACK
it's
has
in your
stated that it's getting a little
city,
dry. Where are
it's
they
getting
now?
quiet.
So where are they now? Ion's still making rooms. Yesterday he made a room because we're gonna get into that too. Sir
But
Major
I
had
think
made a room.
we can though, because I think this factors whack into this, because I think, see, we didn't know who Aubrey was at the time, right? And whack love how everybody is against one person. And so when he actually brung her into the 100 side and actually like poured into her, wanted to see her do it great, then understand why so many individuals didn't like her, and the way she tried to like play on his top. So, and it's so weird to me because it's like everybody that said fuck her, she came to the 100 side, and then when she left our side, she went back over there, and they used her as a mule to try to infiltrate to us. And Wack already knew what was going on. So Wack, you want to explain what happened with Shitty Booty Aubrey?
Wack is on the phone, so I don't want to get into that content right now until he gets off the phone, because I literally have a lot. It goes into Sir Major's room and shit. But like, real quick, Ion is that dude. I think London is here. If London, you want to speak on Ion and where is he now? If London, I think that you should do that.
Yeah.
Shout
Okay.
out to
Yeah, I'll speak
London.
on it. So he started off with the exoticals, and he's still an exotical as Eddie, and he rebranded, and I feel like he's just become such a big force on this app. I love him. That's my friend in real life, and he's just the best thing ever. So it's no where are they now for him because he never left. In my opinion, he's always been here, and he's gonna stay here until we run the brakes off this bitch. So that's what it's gonna be.
What is some suggestions if he's listening right now that he could do so that the app? Because remember, they're saying that the app is getting dry, so we are the app. The headliners, the people, the voices. What are some suggestions? What content should he produce in the future? Does anybody, and it don't have to be London, does anybody have any suggestions of what kind of content he should produce? Because that's where I wanted to get into too. I wanted to get into that.
What's his room?
Who?
What side are you on? He on the relationship side? What side of the app he on?
Who, Aya?
Oh, what's wrong with Ion's content?
No, because the app is no. We were saying like London was giving him his flowers, but I said, what are some suggestions so that the app could stop drying out? Like, what are
I
some
don't think
suggestions?
Ion, ain't nothing wrong with Ion flow. Ion still do
Not
what
at all.
Ion
He
do.
stay consistent with 1,000 people sometimes. I mean,
Yeah, Ion
women.
shit is where it need to be.
So he's good where he's at.
That nigga over there doing his shit with the women,
He need to stop trying to
Yo,
bully
I
Stevie.
don't got a whole
he
fan base.
doing
I
his
think what he needs to
He
work
need to
business.
on.
stop what? What you said? Levels.
Stop bullying Stevie.
Who? Ion?
Hmm.
I feel
But I mean, I think that's because Stevie bullied him first.
Yeah, Ion put it on his
I feel
cat.
like
He let him
all
talk.
Ion needs to do is understand his fan base more and start marketing towards it.
Wait, who said that? Ion
I
understand
think
his fan base? Niggas, you crazy? Take your ass over there and watch what them women do to your ass playing with
Okay, shout
that
out to the
queer
book
man.
club.
Boy,
Stevie
Yeah,
nigga,
I
bought
don't know if
Ion that
that's,
take
cat.
your ass over there
yeah.
playing with
I
Ion.
don't
Stevie,
know
didn't you buy
exactly what he
Ion that
doing.
cat?
I
But
definitely bought Eye on that cat.
He
That's why
bought Ion that cat,
that's why when
and
y'all said he said he
that's
gonna put
why
it up. Go ahead, Michelle, wake
exactly.
it up.
Yeah,
You
that's
bought his
why
cat?
Ion runs Stevie, honey. And Stevie likes the way Ion treats him, so don't let him fool you
Yo,
like that.
Levels, he was like, I'll never talk to him on my cat. When Wack said he put it on his cat, and I
yeah,
said,
he feel
Yeah.
Wack.
like getting abused by
I'm like,
Ion.
Wack, who? I said, Wack, who you think bought him that cat?
See y'all. I don't get in y'all mess, but yeah, Ion got some
And
good
that's a
content.
$3,000, $4,000 cat Stevie bought him. Thank you.
Michelle, what you buying?
Oh, that's something. That's another room. Okay, thank you.
So definitely, I think. So who we got next on the list? So
No,
I
no, no,
think I.
no, no, no. He's off the phone now. So let's rewind. So Wack, when we got into talking about Ion, we start to talk about shit he be
No,
doing.
no, no. We'll get into that content after. Nope, nope. The Sir Major
Okay.
content. We'll get into that after. Let's go on the list. Come on, Naughty. Next person. Next person.
Alrighty, Dr. Julio.
Dr. Julio. Michelle, I think you can speak on Dr. Julio. What do you think? Where is he now? You know,
Um,
and where was he
Doctor,
then and where is he now?
he was back then in season one. He was with the women, and he was all for women, and he was hating on the black man. Right? Wasn't he in
For
the
the
beginning of
women
season?
and their kids. I mean, no shit.
Exactly. Now, 2023, he has copied Ion's blueprint, and he's all for the man and hating on the. So you have to. I pay very close attention. He's trying to copy Ion's
He had
blueprint.
a room today. There was about 400 people in his space today, so I think he's still on here from time to time. You know, he got like that preacher kind of thing. All right, but we should move on to him. He's not the most interesting headliner. I
Well,
mean,
he
put a one in the
No, he's
chat
not.
if y'all agree that he's not the most interesting headliner. I mean, he's really put a one in the chat if you think Dr. Julio is not the most. And I don't know if the service is it still working, but put a one in the chat if
well,
you
he
think
does
that.
have a following. And then he moved his content to he's trying to take over TikTok. So he have moved his content to TikTok as well. So he do
And
have
he's a
a
Porsche baby, right?
um yeah, but he does definitely does content that's catered to, he is a little force. He does have a fan base and people do listen to him. He's kind of like that little Kevin Samuels outlook when it comes to relationships and shit like that. That's the content he also produced on TikTok as well. So, when he come back on here, it's kind of like that's the type of shit that he produced. And then he great friends with Amber, so she be in the room too and all of that stuff.
But Nadi, you didn't see how he tried to jock Ion style when he did that against black men thing on TikTok.
No, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I think
Hmm.
that, when you are a headliner and you see content is running very well and how people produce their content on this floor, because Ion does what Ion does. So I definitely see people trying to emulate Ion for sure. So I'm sure he probably, took certain said things from Ion and definitely try to implement it within himself. And so to get a lit room. So yeah, I can agree to that.
So the people want to move on from him. They said he's not the most interesting. I'll quote Dee Dee, Beast's girlfriend. She said she can we move on next? All right, who's next? Who's the next one?
The next on the list is my baby, Daenerys Targaryen, who I call her as makeup.
Makeup. So where is she now? She's losing weight. She's on a weight journey. I did see her
She
make
said
some
she got a
room.
white man now.
She what?
Yeah, she's
See,
with
a
the
lot of
white
people
man.
like to, and I don't have no issue with her currently, but we've had our past.
I
But
thought makeup was racist.
she's not the only one who's been taking stuff from these articles and Ion and incorporating it now in their rebrand.
Yeah, she
You
has
know,
did a rebrand. She got a new job as well. She's been losing weight. She definitely still holds rooms that holds numbers. She definitely comes on here. So I would still consider her as a main headliner on Clubhouse. She had rebranded and all of that stuff actually. So she's trying to do her big ones right now. So she's still
I think
relevant.
she's more mainstream now as well. I do think that makeup. I think makeup and Ion were holding it down for a while, and of course London. We're gonna get into her. But I know that when the dark side content started to dry out, because um, they were saying that the dark side content started to dry out. I don't see that happening because they always have drama on that side, so I don't know. That makeup was holding it down. Now, one thing about makeup is she was very pro-black, and I think Levels was about to say that. Like, you couldn't even get into her. Now she's with a white man. I don't understand. Now someone's gonna have to pink makeup, because I remember she used to say if you were a little high yellow or or you identify as black, but you didn't even phenotypically look at it, she wouldn't even let people speak in those spaces. But I started to realize when she started that she was kind of getting a change of heart when she was starting to let me in her spaces and stuff like that. Maybe losing weight is making her, change a little bit. But that shit is crazy. Somebody could break this down for me because now she's with a white man, London, and levels.
That's what I heard, and I
This
mean
is
that's
crazy.
good for her, and I'm happy she's losing
Yeah,
weight, and I'm happy she got a new
makeup,
job.
motherfucking
Shout out to
hypocrite.
that.
I swear I thought she was racist, or
No, she got up on it. She talked about it on her platform that
No,
she
I
had a
know she
white
maybe
man
not.
that
there.
was maybe
Nothing
that
wrong
was
with
the
the white
soft
man.
makeup.
But
Sally
wait,
said nothing wrong with the white
you
man.
know, not never too much.
Maybe
That money don't lie, right? Now, let me
But
Okay.
makeup did bring. She had this room where she ended up bringing when they did the whole Black Lives Matter and brung somebody that was on the board of Black Lives Matter to the, to Clubhouse to actually grill them on where the money was located and what they did with the money. But I never took her as a racist. She's definitely. I never took her as racist.
Well, let's just say this, makeup. We're proud of you. You got a white man. I hope that
Period.
he's making a lot of money, up in the six figures, maybe maybe seven if she's lucky. Um, yeah, shout out to makeup. Let's get on. Well, let's go on to the next person. Who's the next? Let's dissect them where they at now. Who's next?
So the
Hey,
next
and please share the room. Follow the mods. Welcome to the 100 ENT show. Messy Mondays. State of the headliners. Where are they now? We got some really good content here, and we are going to get into that mess with Sir Major and Bambi later on today. When Wack gets off that phone, I think I might just, as soon as Wack gets off the phone, Naughty, you're right. The people said I'm not being messy. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to be messy.
They
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
we owe them some mess from last week. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
why I was
okay.
trying to get
Yeah,
into
you
All
it.
right, let's go. This is kind of messy, though. I'm trying to shake up the app because, they try to say people want to know if their names are on the list, if they made it on the list, if they didn't make it on the list.
You
People,
got
this
three
is
hours,
messy. This
Stevie.
is
That's
about
it.
to shake. We're about to shake this
You
shit up.
got
All
three
right, who's
hours,
next?
Stevie.
Who's next?
Alrighty. Who's next is Portia Bell.
Portia Bell, Michelle, you could go there. Pioneer, definitely the. Go ahead. Michelle, talk about give your girl. Where is she now? But before that, where was she then? Where is she now? Let's go.
Portia Bell, she is a phenomenal woman. That's all I can say. She was in season one. She was the creator of the Black Town Hall. Um, was very much plugged in with Clubhouse. Yeah, she was just a phenomenal person to me. So,
And then she went on to the Black and Brown Town Hall. Then she got the
right.
first Black House. I think it was the Town Hall, the Black Town Hall house.
Yes.
Me and her had a great run. If Honey think me and her got into it, or me and Portia, remember when me and Portia got into it? But Portia doesn't like for me to talk about this because we're really friends in real life. But Portia is really doing, bring up Dia, y'all. Portia is really doing the damn thing in real life. I can't tell you what she's doing, but what she's doing doesn't. And also, she got hired as a second party or whatever to Clubhouse, if I said it correctly. But in real life, she's doing some real shit for black and brown people. So shout out to her. She's traveling a lot. She looks good as fuck. If you haven't heard from Portia, show her love. I think she's still on IG. Shout out to her. But bring up Dia, and somebody ping Leaky in here. Who's
Is
the
it
next?
time to roll?
Hey Dia, Dia,
Hey, sir.
Hey,
Dia. So
sister.
we're naming the headliners, and we're talking about where they were then and where are they now. So yeah, so we're going down the list. Go ahead, Naughty. What's next? Who's next?
Alrighty. Who is next? It is Levels.
Everybody like his graduation. Cause y'all know that's my dog. First of all, let me tell you something. I could talk about Levels, and then I'm gonna let Dia do
Never
it, 'cause that's
nothing
her
on
brother.
levels. Thank you.
That's what I'm saying, Dia. I'm gonna let you talk about it because I know you're gonna do it so great. I know you and Wolf would do it so, but that's my dog right there. Very cool, calm, collected dude. But don't get it twisted. He makes his money. He is dope as fuck. That's my brother. Don't get it twisted. He'll go crazy if y'all try to mess with me. We don't live too far from each other. I'm gonna give it too much, but that's my brother. But Dia, go ahead. Talk about whose levels. Actually, give us a little bio. Actually, what do y'all want to know? Like, I want to know a lot of the people that we talked about. I want to know like where levels came from. Give us a little bit, like a little bio of what you know. Not everything, you know. You know, there's only so much you can do before you start doxing. But give us a little bit of where he was then and the part that he played in the trenches and where is he now. Give us a little bit about that. Cheeky and Wolf, you can help too. Let's go.
Levels has been, is, and always will remain one of the app's most elite, if not the app's most elite user. Levels came from a time of Clubhouse where you still needed invites, and he kind of revolutionized his experience to cater it to his own. He originated doing like elite dating, sugar daddy 101 classes, investment rooms, things of that nature, until he eventually found himself over in the trenches where, you know, he became involved with Wolf and stood alongside her to really build the shit up to what it is today. And now he really holds the app in his hands. There's not a side of Clubhouse that he can't go on, and he's either not known a topic or you getting your ass packed the fuck up. He's never been ran off the app. There's not one thing that's ever really affected him. And I think that he knows the ins and outs of content. He is the true content king. He knows how to curate it. He knows how to be the content if he needs it to be. He knows how to produce it. He knows when to turn it on and when to turn it off. And for those reasons, I say that he is the most elite Clubhouse user.
And now y'all see why I said Dia is perfect, because Dia broke it down. Chicky, you can say a little bit about him too if you want. Give us a little bit of like. Oh, did Chicky leave? I think she left. All right, Chicky left. I think that was dope. Unless
Well, I don't think much more needs to be
Chinky.
said about levels. I mean, he goes without saying. You walk in the room, everybody knows who he is. His reputation precedes him. He is, like Dia said, he is the elite. He's the originator of things that we use naturally, rolls off the tongue, content. You know,
Got the content.
get
We
the
got the
business
content.
clear. Like, you know, certain things. I'm with my dad, so I'm not gonna say the other things that he say. But
Don't run now.
Dick up, exactly.
Dick up, dummy.
Get the fuck down.
Get dick
You know,
up, dummy.
certain things just wouldn't be what it is without.
Yo, that's my favorite when he come in my room. He be like, "Get the fuck down."
Pussy.
Exactly. So,
No, my favorite,
he's
my
a
favorite
household
one.
name. You know.
My
I'm
favorite
sorry.
one was when you'd enter the room and you be on the stage and he come off the mic and he say something. You say, "Who's that?" He say, "It's Levels,
It's
ho."
levels, ho.
Damn.
And he be kind of offended at first. Like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
And he say, "Look at my name."
Like, that's
Say
my
levels,
name,
ho.
niggas. Levels, ho.
So, I mean, he's definitely, if the question is, you know, where are they now? He's still here, top dog of the trenches, top dog of Clubhouse, man. You can't say Clubhouse without mentioning Level's name. So,
That's right. Damn, that was so fucking dope.
Can
Hey,
I say something, Stevie?
I love my sisters, man. I'm nothing without
yes.
y'all. Word. Y'all
I
keep
wanted to say something good about Levels. Levels is funny as fuck. I remember he used to come in the Exoticals room with a white man PTR coming up on the stage. He'd throw his ass down. He was so mad about that room. He back channeled me on Instagram talking about some, you was a disrespectful ass bitch. And then I sent it to King Kev. I was like, can you please get him? And then he did apologize to me. I don't know if he remembers. He did apologize. And he made fun of my Michael Kors purse. Levels is funny as fuck. And I thank
that's
him in
that
the
joke.
trenches for packing up Sambita.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate it.
We so definitely levels. So right after actually Levels and Wolf, after we get to, go ahead, Naughty, who's the next person? Because you know
All
what we're
right.
about to do.
So yeah, it's more so like this. The next person on the list, and I definitely want to give her her flowers. She's definitely amazing. And I love her down and everything that she does, and the content that she definitely produced. So the next person on this list is Wolf.
Woof, 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 woof. Ah! We got Wolf in the house. Everybody like it's graduation.
The
Celebrate a
mother,
woman.
the
Celebrate a
mother,
woman. A
the mother of
woman.
the trenches, the mother.
I think for her to be the mother with all these men surrounding her and she's the queen, like that's crazy. But Levels, I want you. Where's Level? I want you to tell us where did you find Wolf? Where was she from? Where did you know her from? And then where is she now? Go
Um,
ahead, Level.
I remember season one. She was over there with Spari. It was a group. They got voted in our awards. They won the best group of the app.
Little
It was
brother,
a bunch of
the
baddies.
Spari.
It was a bunch of baddies. So Wolf was over there. She real articulate. She know how to put her words. She know how to make them sit. She know how to make them make sense, man. Wolf like she's the motherfucking she management. That was her name on here. Management, man. Uh she got a soft spot for the special needs, man. Special no, I ain't gonna do that. But no.
I love it.
I love
Wolf
Wolf,
is funny
man.
as
She
fuck.
any situation. I never seen her. She quick on her toes. She got some real queen qualities, man.
I must. He's wait. Are y'all still? You still? I must say I never ever seen a woman on this app move like Wolf. She moves like a lady, right? And I know don't get offended, but she moves like a woman should move. You know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds very cliche, but she's very. First of all, Wolf
She
is very well spoken. Go ahead.
No, she is to me. This is what she is to me. She is a woman and moves like a woman that's graceful, right? But her respect level to me is like at a top class, like how people will respect a top dog nigga in the industry or just people like on Clubhouse. But she has that level of respect that you know that she is the queen. That's what she does and she does it best. So it's just Wolf always held her own and held herself with this level of class that a lot of people don't have. I mean, I'm just saying, just to be honest, I don't see a lot of people have this type of class that she has, especially on this app. How she birthed many headliners, how her and Levels as a team have
And
produced
around a lot of
records
hood niggas,
together.
and she's still classy.
Yeah,
Like,
like
come on.
she's still classy.
See, this what y'all don't know. Wolf is like one of the bros. You feel me? Wolf. We telling her we in the war with the icy girls. We telling her, look, this little girl Vetty look up to you. You gotta really play big sis. She said, I don't got no fucking sis. I don't know how to play no fucking sister role. You know what I'm saying? She got all brothers. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? So she definitely can adapt and relate. And you know what I'm saying? She definitely most loved, most hated, man. But more love than hate. You feel me?
Where is she now? Well, we
Being a
all
bad
know.
bitch.
We
Being a
all know.
bitch.
We all know she. We
Clearing.
all know that she dates a very prominent figure in New York. So that's one. Shout out to that. But that doesn't define her. Where is she now?
She's coming off of a tremendous pack up. She packed the whole fucking igloo up yesterday. That was A1 fucking content. Um, she she big dog.
But
She
also let's
definitely.
But let's talk about the things that she do. She's in a podcast, right? That produce great content. Wolf, you want to let these people know exactly what you do? Kind of off the app a little bit, Queen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, aside from, keeping my foot on these hoes' nuts, I do co-host a podcast. We on all platforms. It's the Facto Show with Troy Ave. And yeah, I just took my my speaking skills that I've developed here on Clubhouse and just took it to a new level where now, I'm gaining more notoriety, getting paid, and, just doing something productive and positive, out of what I'm doing here. So I'm happy about that. But, where I'm at now, still queen of the trenches, still,
Man, shout out
running
to
this
fucking
shit.
Wolf,
Yeah.
man.
Shout
I
out
was
to
on the
Wolf, the
phone, man.
trenches.
I
Still
love
stepping
Wolf.
on these
Wolf,
hoes when they get
man.
out of line.
Shout out to Wolf, man. Like I said, man, she's
I love you
definitely
guys. I love
top
my
dog
team.
on
Shout
on
out
the
to the
on our
100
side, okay?
trenches.
She be
Yeah, man,
dropping
and I don't
gems,
know what
like
it is. I don't know what it is about me that make these hoes have to come in twos and threes and fours and sixes to try to jump me. But you're gonna need an army. It's gonna be a lot of you, that's gonna have to come, and you still won't win. So, I mean, whatever.
And I ain't gonna lie, last night these women had Wolf name in the title, and she came in there and she took over the fucking room and she showed them who the fucking queen is. You heard?
she stole their room and blew it and ran back over to her other room, and then Heem and Levels was trying to backdoor a room and she shot all their asses, and I was like, yeah, Wolf, yeah, fucking queen of this shit.
I was asleep by my phone.
Oh yeah,
I
nice.
wasn't asleep. I wasn't asleep.
You
Nice, you
got
hear
shot
that? You
levels.
hear
You got
that?
caught slipping. That's
I
just
would have
it.
shot her.
I mean, I like to say this. Like, I mean, I like to move in grace. I'm mostly soft spoken like this, but don't ever in your life mistake, my kindness and my sweetness for weakness. Like, I'm probably one of the strongest people on this shit. I'm tactical, I'm tactful, I'm always calculating. I'm 10 steps at whatever you're thinking about. So, I mean, don't ever underestimate the fact that I speak like this. I speak like this because I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm fearless. So, I encourage women to be the same way. There's people up here, Chinky, my right hand, Levels, my right hand. Tay is somebody that, I see a lot of myself in, which is why whether or not we get into it or not, she's someone that I'm always going to support. A lot of people are saying, oh, you dick sucking this, you dick sucking that. You can't deny talent, and you can't deny when you see somebody with that. You can't act like you don't see it. And a lot of people like to do that in me. I just don't give a fuck. And I'm not the type of person that's gonna meet other people that I see with that potential, with that same type of energy. So, I mean, I encourage people to not be afraid of me or intimidated by me, but get next to me because you'll learn a lot.
Let's get it. Everybody give it up
Shout
for the
out to
queen.
Wolf.
Shout out Big Wolf,
And
man.
Shout out
hold
to
We the
on.
trenches, bro.
Wolf.
Hold
We the
on.
trenches, bro.
Shout out to the Wolf in the Trenches, man. Verified on Bigo, man. That's the next platform. Uh, shout out to that accomplishment, man. About to drop the link in the chat. If you ain't got it, download it. You could catch us over there. Good content. Yeah.
Ping it to the top, brother. You know this is your room.
Most
Ping it right to the top.
definitely. Shout outs to Wolf. The next person we have on our list is him.
Ooh, he, man. He, man. He is the only one that gave Freddie Roosevelt a run for his money. Do y'all agree that he had his foot on Freddie's neck for a little bit? Freddie, make the move, Freddie. I know you in here, Freddie. That's how I'm triggering you, Freddie. He Yo, he had all of y'all mad, bro. He be having all of y'all mad as fuck. But Chinky, could you talk about him a little bit? Let us know a little bit about him and where he came from and where he's at now. Even if it's short, whatever, just let us know.
Well, he came from, I would say, he was with Tay Bando. He was giving out money on our side for a long time. And then I actually came across him when he made the Anonymous show, and I was a part of Drewski's show with Levels. And he's a very likable person, but he will, when he get on that type of timing, he will, fuck some shit up. And him and Wolf, they bump heads a lot. He's actually one of my biggest ops on the app, but he is my fave. So if anybody else fuck with him, I'm on your ass. But yeah, he is just a likable person. He's funny. The ladies be going crazy, especially over here on the dark side. On the dark side, it be going ooh wee. So yeah, like I said,
That's my biggest op right there.
yeah. There you go. Bring him up.
I want to say this about him. Him is like, he's like, I feel like levels in him are like the extra brothers that I already have. Like they're just like the add-ons to my, already, big family. Him is really like my little brother, but he taller than me and bigger than me, and so he thinks that he's my big brother. But I'm big sis, and that's just what it's gonna be. So we bump heads because of that, because him is a very strong-minded person. He's a leader, and it's just certain times he has to be that strong mind and make his own decisions on his own. And me, Chinky Levels, we kind of move like a unit. So we bump heads because sometimes, it gives only child syndrome, but don't ever mistake the way that we interact with each other to be that we're not a unit. We are the big four when it comes to the trenches. Heem is a mastermind. He's also another one that's tactful. He also knows how to play the game. He's been around just as long as me and Levels and Chinky. We all been around since before we had seasons on this motherfucker. So, he know what to do. He's gonna give you the play, even if he's not, even if he's not there. And you just give him the rundown, somebody's calling him, he knows exactly what to do and how to play it. And that's why I appreciate him and why we value him. Even though he's my biggest op, he's my favorite. And that's just, what I gotta say about him, man.
Shout out to
He's
him.
an African warrior.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to fucking him, gang. Big boy.
Y'all got me crying in this bitch, man.
I mean, big Africa,
Shout out to
big
him.
Africa, big Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Big stepper. Fucking him, man.
He took a break, for a little bit. He back, don't get it fucked up, all y'all.
He wasn't even on the app, and he was still relevant. Like, come on, this is crazy.
Hey, all you small liners that try to take his place is not happening. He a big liner, so shout out to him, big him, not the little one. Hey, he.
Appreciate y'all. What up?
So what do you have to say? What is your speech?
Man, my speech is simple, man. At the end of the day, I fuck with my people. I fuck with my team. I love my folks, man. And it just is what it is, I feel like at times, like, people like to get out of line. They like to, do some crazy shit every once in a while. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to rock with my team no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everyone. We all got our own individual relationships, and that's what make us, right? We're able to reach out, our hands extend forward, and then when it's time to it, we going to bring it all together. And that's just what we do, But I fuck with my folks, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is.
Welcome to the motherfucking 100 ENT show. We about to take a little break. When we come back from this break, who could be the next motherfucking Trenches headliner? Let's go.
Oye, siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu marido te está mirando, tú lo estabas disimulando. Oye, yo siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu marido te está mirando, tú lo estabas disimulando.
100 Trenches. Please pick up and share the room. This is Messy Mondays on the Honey side. Shout out to WACK 100 and the queen of the Honey side, R&B.
Tú te pones con la ramita, yo parado en la esquina. Cuando me ve peluche, nuevecito de vitrina. No abuso del portel, siempre la tengo encima. Y tú me gusta pila con tu cara de agresiva. Y yo vi que te fregaste, la sentiste, me tiraste, me comiste con los ojos. Mami, ya lo que queda de tu visita va a curarte maquinando. Pa' pegarte también con el peine lleno de la negra pa' soltarte.
I be playing that hip hop shit, that motherfucking Afro shit. But what y'all know about that Dominican Depo? Let's go! Hey, New York, stand the fuck up. Let's go, shut the fucking room. I go by the name of Stevie Nunes. We in the motherfucking spot. Let's go! Audrey and T-shirt, Messy Mondays, Big Messy, not the little. Let's go. And we're motherfucking back. I just had to let y'all know that's my shit. That's my summer joint right there. Been having all the Johns and all the bitches dancing and shaking
I'm
it.
glad
Okay.
you turned it off because I ain't know what that
Oh,
was
you
about
already
in the
know.
background.
You already know. Shout out to all the Latinos in the room. You know what I'm saying? If you need to know what that was, just let motherfucking Monisha. She a teacher. She a Spanish teacher. She got some motherfucking. Drop your link in the chat, Monisha. Shout out to Sally Cologne, another Latina woman. Big headliner
Shout out
on
to
the app
Sally.
Hollywood Rooms. I don't know if y'all ever went. She's had all directors, everything. She's a big headliner on the app on that side. So shout out to that. But let's ask the question that we want to ask, right? Because they already spoiled it with saying Pepe is up next as a headliner. So the team that put this list together, I can't tell y'all because it was very anonymous. I didn't want to do it like everybody else. Very anonymous.
I
Just
think
know
it's
we.
leaky when he come off.
Yeah, let's go. It's leaky. Let's
When he
go.
come off punishment. Hold on.
Girl, let's
Jazz
go.
got it. You know the problem with leaky. He got to respect the hand that feed him. That's his problem. And I think that's the problem with that has been the problem with the ones in the trenches that the cats that the levels, the heems, the wolves, the Shias,
My
the
bad.
chinkies and all that shit, the ones that already been having it and been there, I've watched several people that they put time and effort into, right? Giving it to them, supporting them, because they see that they can do it and grow the brand. They turn around and they want to be them instead of being who they are. See, levels them saw something in you. So they like, listen, we're gonna pass you the torch, we're gonna support you, we're gonna give you top left, we're gonna make our fans your fans overnight. And then what y'all do, y'all get the motherfucking big head and start thinking it's all you, and I could be more litter than him and all this old weird shit. Instead of falling in line, respecting the process, right? And staying loyal. So y'all start to veer off and do little shit, right? And then it's gone. Because I hate to say it, what we give it, we can take it away. Y'all niggas don't even know what we can't do it. Y'all get a little attention, the fucking mind.
I agree. And I kind of feel like Leaky, you can't do what I did to Honey. That's a Stevie thing, right? Cause
What you mean?
Right? And direction.
Here's my thing, right? I want to say something because I just realized I was listening, but I wasn't realizing he was talking to me because I just got off the phone.
Mhm.
But wait, Leaky,
yeah, wait. Before
let
you
me hear
get
your
into it,
flowers
wait.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, Leaky, you gotta let us give you your flowers, cause
Leaky, here go the thing,
give us
Leaky.
a
Hold
second.
on. This what you
But
gotta
I don't want
understand.
to be bigger than anybody.
No,
Like,
this what you gotta understand, bro. You know me? Where you know me from? What's your name? My name is WACK. What's your name?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hey, Leaky.
oh,
Before we got into the
All
content, we
right.
were asking who we
All right.
think is the next big
So wait,
headliner
hold
on the
on though, Leaky.
trenches.
Hold on.
mm-hmm.
Because here go what Leaky gotta understand. When Wolf says you violating, you overstepping your boundaries, you getting beside yourself. Turn that shit down. Goddamn, you ghetto as a motherfucker. When Wolf says that, right? Your next question to her should be, what is it that I did wrong?
Right.
Instead, you want to become argumentative. 48 laws of power. What's the first law, Leaky?
Can I say something real quick? Because
What's
I
the
don't like
first
that
law,
narrative,
Wait.
Leaky?
bro. What?
Leaky. What
Never
is the
outshine
first
your
law?
master, Leaky.
Listen, bro, never think you bigger than the program. So the minute she says she has an issue with you, your position shouldn't be to argue the issue. It should be to gain an understanding of what the issue is. I'm just trying to give you some game. That's how
So
I
look,
got to where
nah, I
I'm
hear
at.
it. I hear it, and I take
I
all game, all
I
words of
wanna
wisdom.
say I wanna say this though. Leaky gets on my nerves sometimes, but I see the potential in Leaky and I see what I see what Levels see in Leaky. The same way I said, about Tay. I think Leaky is a very ambitious mind. He's a person that he sees it in himself and he executes.
Did we lose her?
She went in a goo. She's
The
in a
app
goo.
glitching. Yo.
I
Did
don't think
somebody
nobody
No,
would
drop?
the
drop
app
her. No, I
glitching. The
don't
app
think nobody
glitching,
would.
y'all. No one
Somebody
shot her. The
shot
app
me.
glitching.
I
Nah,
think she'll
nah.
be
You
back.
sure? Nah. It sounded
No,
like somebody dropped her.
I think
No, the
somebody.
app
The
is
Yeah,
app
the app
glitching.
glitching. The
glitching.
app
We got it
glitching.
glitch.
The app glitching. It keeps
It's all
kicking me
right.
out.
So like I was saying,
Wolf, what does your
like
discernment
I was
say?
saying,
What does your discernment say? You think you got
Stop
dropped?
being messy, man. The
I
app glitching. Go ahead, Wolf.
I
Nah,
don't
don't
know.
disrespect Wolf. Wait, before Wolf go on, if somebody fucking drop Wolf, get the fuck out, cause we
It's
ain't
all
doing
right.
that. All
It's all
right,
right.
just
We
in
moving
case,
around
you
it.
don't have to do the just.
I want to
My
continue to
game
give
that
Leaky his
crazy.
flowers. Like I said, Leaky's a very ambitious mind, and he actualizes it before it actually is there in front of him, and that's something that could be a gift and and an adverse it has an adverse effect for him as well, because some people can take that as arrogance and take that as cockiness and take that as him just not being humble. I think that with the right nurturing, and when Leaky learns to not feel like everybody that gives him constructive criticism is against him, he's gonna go very, very, very far. You also, like Wax said, when that law of power, when it says never outshine your master, it's not saying that any one of us is your master, but we do know a lot more about this than you do. And for that reason, anytime one of us speak, that is why you should listen. It shouldn't be a challenge. It shouldn't be a rebuttal. That's why I keep stopping you when you want to give a response to WACK. Not everything that's said to you requires a response. And I think once you mature, you're still young. He's 23 years old. When you mature and you grow, you're going to understand that not every.
Hello.
Oh, they
She got
just
a
don't
You
want
want
got
me.
a
They
phone
just
call.
don't
Yeah,
want
they
me.
don't
They
hear
don't
you.
not
They
want me
hear
to
you.
get this message out. No,
She
I
got a
got you.
phone
I got you.
call,
No, I got
y'all.
a phone call. I got a phone call. But yeah, not every situation, requires your rebuttal or your response. Sometimes it just is for you to sit with and resonate, with and how and interpret that to what it means to you personally.
Right.
And then if you feel, after you've listened and after you've taken that in, that there's something you need to say, then you can be mature about it and pull somebody to the side and say, well, listen, I heard what you said, but this is how I feel. It doesn't have to always be a listen to respond, And I think once you learn that and you realize that we are all on the same team, and we all here in this together, I think you're gonna go very, very far. We see you as next up. You are definitely, definitely one of the top of tops, like in the trenches. But yeah, I think you still need a little bit more work, more
Right.
rounding at the edges. Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everything that you're doing. I see your dedication, and I don't want you to feel like it's not appreciated or recognized. I do
I
appreciate it
appreciate
and
that.
recognize it. You know.
Yeah, I
I
want
Mhm.
to
want to
say
say.
this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Leaky. Like everybody definitely fuck with you. We all fuck with you. We look at you as like a little brother, man, like a little annoying little brother. But sometimes you're gonna turn up. We definitely support you. I just feel like at times, you gotta just watch out for the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
people gonna say different things. They're gonna try to call me your daddy, or they gonna try to do that. Them is all trick bags, bro. Like you gotta peep the play, like, and watch how the app move. You know what I'm saying? Like
They
before the
wish
trenches.
we was fucking with them like we
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. Before the trenches was
That's a
even
fact.
created, before the trenches was even a thing, like everybody that came through the trenches was either on my team or on Drew's team. Before, when it was just the anonymous show and the fucking Drewski show. You see what I'm saying? And like now you come back, you take a break, you come back. Now a nigga want trick bag you. Niggas get mad at Levels, they be like, oh, Levels, he your daddy. Niggas get mad at me, they be like, oh, Levels your daddy. Niggas get mad at Levels, oh, Whack your daddy. Like, all them shits is trick bags. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we move around that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we just ignore it. But like, I feel like with you, because you're new and you're just starting to get your clout up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it forces you to want to be like, nah, fuck that. And it makes you want to rebel, you know what I'm saying? And want to prove yourself that you could do it without niggas. But at the end of the day, we all support you, you know what I'm saying? And we fuck with
Right.
you. So,
And I appreciate that,
just know that we are going to have your back. Let's like how you got our back. And, just don't fall for them type of trick bags. That's all.
Right. It's all love. Word. You want to say something, Levels, before I address everybody who said what they said?
Yeah. One thing I could say, man, you loyal to the soil.
you moving up in the ranks, right? And when you moving up in the ranks, you overcame a lot of obstacles. You know what I'm saying? You done a lot, right? But you gotta humble yourself, Leaky. You know you ain't gonna get this shit overnight. You're gonna have to fall on your head. We give you a lot of game, man. Um, I know you hungry. I know we could show you how. And but th- don't take none of this shit personal, man. You know what I'm saying? It's protocol. That's why we fuck with you like we do. You know your role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna be
Mm-hmm.
first hand turn from move up in the ranks from an Indian. You a young chief, man. You getting up there, bro. Just humble yourself and you know, stay loyal.
Okay. Okay. I do want to say to y'all, um, all four of y'all, even though Chinky didn't say nothing. I really do appreciate y'all, bro. You know, I'm listening to oh yeah, I always listen to you levels. Like even though I may, you know, say what I say, sound hard headed sometimes, I might slip and fall. I always try to listen to y'all best. You know, I've been through a lot with y'all, you get what I'm saying? And I do look at y'all like family. That's why there is no outshining y'all. Anything I do, I always bring back to the table for y'all. I always have y'all best interests, you know what I mean? Y'all are my big siblings, you feel what I'm saying? Like you, him, and even Wolf, like that's my big sister. We get into it, family feuds, but at the end of the day, it's always love. And I do appreciate y'all. I see everything y'all do for me, all the word of advice. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate y'all, bro. Especially you too, Chinky. Like I do want to say that. Like I try to give you your flowers. You wasn't around the other day, but like I appreciate everything y'all do for me behind closed doors because they don't see that. Like if you call me and check up on me and shit like that, like it's really a family behind closed doors. I carry it like a family. I've always done that, and I always make that clear. Like there is no me outshining y'all. You get what I'm saying? Because if I shine, y'all always gonna shine, even though y'all always shine with or without me. You get what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I do appreciate y'all. I see what y'all doing now. I see how much y'all believe in me, and I try my hardest not to let y'all down, to try to learn and build and take y'all effective criticism as best as I can, because I have learned a lot of game and gems from y'all. You know what I mean? Just what to do, what not to do, like who to surround yourself with, vulnerability, just everything. Like and I thank y'all for that. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have progressed a lot, mentally, like emotionally, et cetera. And y'all are a big part for that. The game, the gems y'all give me, the fact that y'all believe in me or give me the opportunity in general. I want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Him too. I appreciate the word of encouragement. I definitely listen to you as well, big bro. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely gonna take your effective criticism and apply it every day. You feel me, y'all? So I appreciate the flowers and shout out Stevie. We are on 100 Messy Mondays, 100 Trenches shit. Hold on, let me.
I ain't gonna
Shout out to
lie.
Leaky, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Leaky, let me tell you something, Whack. Leaky reminds me, you know, except for the zestiness, because he ain't zesty, he reminds me a lot of like me. And I just wanted to
He
say,
said, except for the zestiness.
That's a good
That's
explanation.
real. Yeah.
yeah, because you know
Y'all funny as shit.
cause he's like me. Remember, I wouldn't stay shut for Honey at all, and Honey was my
Yeah.
queen. But you have to don't make the same mistake as me, because look at where me and Honey at now. So, you know, you have a group that's really a foundation that really fucks with you and loves you and won't break. You know what I'm saying? Honey and me, we never thought we would break, and it's sad to say we did. You know, we was the dynamic duo, and we broke, and we never thought that would happen. So, just advice to you: don't let people trick bag you. Don't let people move you out of your position. Everything Level said, and Wolf and he and Whack is 100%. But Level said don't. He said don't let people trick bag you, and that's the truth. There's a lot of snakes on this
Yeah,
app. A lot of fucking
and
snakes.
Stevie, let me make one thing clear because I've been hearing a lot of oh Whack and took over the trenches, Whack control the trenches. Let you understand this. The trenches is ran by the trenches. But know this, I'm gonna reinforce and protect that shit like it's the 100 side times 10. And they'll all tell you, I'm gonna fight with them, argue with them. If I see something they not seeing, I'm not laying down. I'm gonna treat it like it's me. So all I am is an extra mind, another set of eyes that come with a motherfucking squad, and we gonna run in that motherfucker and protect that motherfucker like that's
What's a
what it is.
squad?
It's
And
just
that's a
real
fact.
shit, like just real shit. And they'll tell you. I know sometimes it took a while, but they like, cause Wolf didn't trust me for shit in the world. Wolf was not fucking with Whack. Whack up to something. It took Wolf some time to understand that this nigga really, really fucks with us. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I will argue with them. Fuck that. Not man. Fuck. I'm
Mm-hmm.
overprotective, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So if they slipping, I ain't. Straight up. So all I am, I'm filling in all the gaps, all the spaces. I'm looking when they ain't looking, and I'm gonna keep this shit alive. If they got something to do, he take his vacations. Wolf be outside, levels down, show be outside. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's 100 trenches for real. This ain't. I didn't heard a lot of niggas bring sides together. Like this ain't no play. This ain't no gimmick. It's just what it is. It didn't crossed over into personal shit with us. We didn't help each other in our personal lives. So it's real. So yeah, they have given me the freelance and the right to speak. They trust that Wack gonna do what's best for us. But they gonna call the shot. They just respect my, they respect how I see things. And it's vice versa. Like, don't think for 1 second, nigga, I don't get them calls. They will call me in a motherfucking minute, or they'll be like, yo, what's up with this motherfucking girl over here? I hear she getting out of line. Cheeky pulled up the other day. Chinky, Whack, this bitch over here disrespected Wolf. Who? What? Call Indigo. Indigo, go up in there, pack her up right now. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Our resources are combined. And it's dangerous or it could be entertaining, whatever way you want it. Your world.
Wack, let me say
Period.
something to Leaky real quick. This is Sally. So, Leaky, you don't know me at all, but I have to say, the first time that I heard you on Clubhouse, you came in guns blazing. You do remind me a lot of Stevie, and you didn't care who you were talking to. You just said, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And to be honest, I appreciated that because you were just who you were. So, be you, boo, roam around this app, do your thing. You'll find your audience, you'll build it. But I love seeing you in a room because you just say what you're going to say. And I appreciate that.
And that's from a Hollywood insider. Let me find out, Leaky, you're gonna be on
Mm-hmm.
one of the. That's from a Hollywood
And
insider.
I
shout out
do
to Leaky
follow
running
Sally.
the elite dating club on the 100 side. Leaky is definitely the face of the trenches on the schedule. He's been doing the elite dating, giving everybody dating advice and getting advice and just having a bunch of minds and just really being that bridge between the members of the 100 side and the members of the trenches because we get to speak to each other outside of war, outside of drama, outside of content. We get to kick back and just talk about something that's just high vibrations and low stress. So shout out to you,
And
Leaky,
he's
for running
yeah.
that and staying
He's
dedicated to
smart
that.
too.
And he's
I
smart as
Period.
fuck. And
appreciate
he's
that.
definitely the Prince of Mess. For sure. That nigga
That's a
messy as
fact.
fuck.
Yup.
That
That's a fact.
nigga that nigga messy as
That's
fuck.
a fact.
But shout out to you, Leaky. So the three names that were given for the new headliners, that up next headliners was The Voice, Leaky, and Lay, of course, because Lay is from the trenches, whether y'all want it, see it or not. So if she was to fall under any category, even though it be delusional, every other side they be talking about, they be trying to claim her, but she's definitely from the trenches. So it would be The Voice, Lay, and those are the names that was given. The 100 side, the names that were given to me for a new headliner, like up next, is definitely Beast. They said Beast been doing his
Yes,
big
I love me
one
some Beast.
on
Yes,
here,
yes.
and of course Naughty, and of course Drea's. They were saying those are the names. And here's the thing, like I understand, and don't hate or get offended, but these are like names that people said that when you think of like all the sides. I had asked one person from each side, and these are the person that they those are the people that they said they knew and that they hear going around the app. And I guess Dre is what they said, she holds it down a lot in the rooms and shit like that. So shout out to that. And Naughty definitely is a given because that bitch is the Prince of Messy
I love
of
me
the
some
app.
naughty. I
But
love me some
but we're
naughty.
gonna
I
get
love
into
you
Yes.
more.
I
Um,
love you, naughty.
I love you so much. I just want to say shout outs to WACK 100 for definitely believing in me. Shout outs to the Queen of 100 Side R&B. Shout outs to Stevie. I'm just saying my mentors that come through. Definitely from the trenches. It's definitely Wolf, Dia, Chingy. I love my girls. And I love all of my girls on the 100 side. I don't know. That's just family to me. And I love all of y'all. And I definitely want to give a shout outs to Dia and Chinky because I wanted to give them their
I was gonna say
flowers.
they definitely headliners
Yes,
already.
I
Those are
definitely I
headliners,
had to
yeah.
make sure before
They
we move
headline,
on
yeah,
because them are my girls. So I
yeah. Those
definitely
are
wanted to make
headliners
sure
already.
before we move from trenches, I definitely wanted to say shout outs to Dia and Chinky, most definitely. Shout outs to y'all, Queen.
For sure, for sure. Dia is that liaison when I'm not around. She's definitely gonna come in and she's gonna speak on behalf of the trenches and she's gonna get the business clear in the most
Most definitely.
professional
And she's
way.
vicious.
She's
This
gonna
lady is
pack you up with the $10 words. So
she'll pack your ass up and give you a straight, sickening ass, intelligent conversation. It's so many factors to Dia is crazy. So I definitely love Dia. Down.
Yeah, I was gonna say something messy, but I would say
Not too
something messy.
motherfucking much.
No,
Hello?
no, no. I was gonna say who I think is the small liner, but then that shit was gonna.
What's
I
a
don't want to be
small
that.
liner?
I don't want to be messy. I was gonna say,
Okay, well, we did name some names and you brushed past,
no,
but
we'll do the small liners
hold
next
the
week.
fuck up. Wait,
No,
before
we'll
you.
do the.
No, because we brushed past the name
All right,
that you
what's the name?
mentioned.
All right, what's the?
Voice. Fuck is you talking about? That's my
Oh,
motherfucking
but
stuff,
she was the
right?
one. She was mentioned
That's
earlier, right? She
no,
was
she
one.
was mentioned, but I need to give her flowers. Like she was mentioned,
Yes.
but it wasn't.
yeah.
It was a brush. It was like we know what it is, but
Shout out to New Orleans,
yeah.
baby,
Hello,
baby, New Orleans, baby.
yeah. Voices, you hear, sis? Is she? You
Is she
understand?
here?
Yeah, I'm here, y'all.
Yeah,
How
I
y'all
think
doing?
the.
Oh, okay. Yes, sister. Yes. So I want to give it to Wolf levels. I wanted to give it to the trenches because that's where I seen her and witnessed her beginning first. So I don't know what y'all want to say, but yeah. So I'll give it to y'all.
Man, I already told y'all how I feel about Tay. It really wasn't until we really broke apart and really, went at it that I really recognized her strength. Like, I knew she was strong. I was always supportive of her, but to see what she was able to do without the support of the trenches and to see how she was able to continue everything that she learned and evolve it with the team that she put together afterwards. I was very, very impressed. I'm a person, I don't lead with emotions. So yeah, we not fucking with each other, but I'm still paying attention, and I'm still watching from a distance at how you handle yourself and how you carry things. And, I was very, very impressed. I always told her that even when we weren't talking, I'd go in a room and troll her and say some shit. Tay is somebody who listens. Before she says anything, she's gonna absorb everything, and she will spit that shit right back out at you if you rub her the wrong way. And that's a very, very powerful type of person. And I think those type of people need to be nurtured and supported because they fall in the wrong hands. They end up riding real hard for the wrong team and the wrong side. And I'm glad that we were able to mend our fences, especially with her in the trenches, because now I get to support her as a queen of her own self and her own entity. And just like how we are aligned with the 100, she is aligned with the trenches. She acknowledges where she came from, and we acknowledge where she's going. And that mutual respect, I think, is unmatched. And people hate it. They hate it, but they gotta just take that because that's what we wanted to do for a lot of people. But she was the one that really she took notes as a student, and now she is a teacher. So I'm very, very proud of Tay. I'm very proud of you, Tay. Happy birthday. And I want to continue to see you grow and turn this into something that you could possibly monetize and, you know, really develop. You got a strong voice, the voice.
I'm sorry, I ain't hear my flowers. What y'all say about me?
Shout out to Tay, man.
Too late,
Too
Dia.
late. We on Tay.
Catch the replays, Tia.
Dio, we said that you was
Wow.
we said you were so there's something called, so you're a headliner obviously and Chinky, but you guys are like, there's no, when I see Levels and Wolf, you see Chinky and him, you see Chinky and Dia. That's for sure. Bring up Rundown. That's for sure. And Dia, like you missed what Wolf said. She said if Wolf's not there, you're the one that's the voice that you know. So shout out to you, baby girl Dia. You already know I love you.
Oh, appreciate
That's my family.
Yes, cousin. Thank
Period.
you.
Shout out to Dia, man. We love you, dog.
Nah, I love y'all.
Yes.
Y'all already. We the trenches, bro. Like,
We the trenches, bro.
Shout out to the trenches.
Where's Rundown? We gave you your flowers,
Let
nigga. Where
Tay
you
get her the
at?
rest of her flowers.
Oh, go ahead, Tay. Sorry. Tay. Wanted us to say happy birthday to Tay. Everybody unmute. It's her birthday today, right?
happy birthday.
No, fuck that. We're black. We're black. Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And fuck all of y'all that say I ain't black, bitches. My black side will be real proud of you.
Happy birthday.
I thought there was an earthquake.
Feliz tu día, amiguita, que Dios te bendiga.
Feliz cumpleaños.
He wants to say something. Go
I want to say
ahead.
something real quick. Just shout out to Tay, man. I fuck with Tay a lot, man. Tay remind me a lot of myself, man. Like, I feel like she's almost like the female version of me, because, like, she could be, like, real calm, real chill, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, at times, like, she could just glitch, go up. And she just, like, random. I be seeing Tay all around the app. She go to all different sides. You know, she mingle with everybody. But it's like, if you play with her, she gonna go up. She don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know
She
what
gonna
I'm
get a
saying?
lit
Watching
room.
Tay, yeah, she gonna get a lit room, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, I fuck with Tay a lot, man. You know, I hated when everyone was beefing. You know what I'm saying? Me and Tay was still in communication, but shout out to Tay, man. She'd have been through a lot on this app. Everybody done played with her. She'd have went through the trials and the tribulations, and he still found a way to be on top, man. So, you know, Tay, keep doing your thing. Just know we fuck with you, and we always gonna support you.
Big birthday, big birthday.
Big fat.
Thank you, Fefe. That was, oh my God.
What is it they used to do? Remember Chuck E. Cheese? Everybody used to be like,
Thank you, everybody, for the
Can I
happy
say
birthday.
one thing to her real quick,
Go ahead,
Stevie?
Leaky. Go ahead, Leaky.
You know, me and you have a very long path, Fat. And I just want to say, like, we did it. Like, we're still here. Like, you know, the longevity of things, like, on this app is most important. You know what I mean? And to see you, like, grow, outshine the people around you, and then continue to glow and prosper, like, real shit, I'm proud of you. Like, there were times where people doubted you. People said you wouldn't be able to do it. Even when you decide to separate yourself from certain parties, people doubted you, and yet you always overcome. Real shit, I continue to see you grow, prosper, and happy birthday. I wish you many more to come. So, you know, shout out Tay, y'all.
Thank you, Leaky. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who said everything. Y'all know I'm the voice. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. Definitely a trench baby. Definitely my own entity. Definitely love the 100 side. I got a home if I ever need one. But yeah, thank y'all.
I love you down.
You know, gonna get a little room always.
Yes, we love you, boy.
We love you down.
And don't forget, I got the power horse.
Definitely got the power. Definitely got the power.
And we're gonna get a lit rum.
Not only that, she be mothering hoes too. That's the shit. That's the craziest shit. She built in baby headliners, Stevie.
Listen,
I want to say happy birthday too. I haven't had a
Even
chance
though
to
she
wish
beat
you
the shit out of all her
birthday
kids.
since you
hello, that's why I'm
on
cracking
this
up, bro.
but
And
his
thank you,
birthday. May
baby.
blessings be upon you
Put
in
your
this new
cash app up,
season that you're coming in.
Tay.
Yes, put your
Put your
cash
cash app.
app.
Okay.
And make sure
Feliz
before she puts her
cumpleaños.
cash app, hit up the Beagle Live. The Trenches is verified. Shout out to the Trenches in the motherfucking building. Always showing love. So before y'all go hit the Beagle Live, they're motherfucking verified, bitch. We verified, bitch.
Stevie, I just want to say, because I gotta step in the other rooms too, but this is a beautiful room. I don't always feel appreciated, so I've definitely very warmed by this room, coming in and just receiving, my flowers. I didn't expect this today. But it made me feel really good. It made me feel like, what I'm doing is people acknowledging. I get so much backlash from everybody everywhere. It's hard to really feel like I'm doing something good, and I was able to come in and hear people appreciate me for what I am doing. So I appreciate you for that, Stevie. I love you.
I love you. It's
Just wanted to
crazy
let you
because
know.
I've loved Wolf since like y'all don't even know. So before any of my relationship with my friendship with Levels and Dia, Wolf, even in the mess, I remember I did the Queens of the Sides room.
And
And
the
Wolf was
Latinx.
yeah, the Latinx side. And Wolf was there, y'all. She was, and we honored her. And so I've always like had this connection with Wolf, and it's that New York shit. But
Facts.
really, I love you so much, Wolf, and you deserve it all.
Yes, I
And
love
keep
you
it going,
too.
Queen. And let
Thank
it
you.
translate out of this app because you're a queen and a real thing in real life. So we got you. And that motherfucking podcast, you got that shit. We only going up too. So shout out to you,
Period.
Queen.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Shout out,
Stevie,
shout
the
out to
room was
Wolf.
definitely a lit room because I think that a lot of us get so caught up in the actual production of the rooms or either our participation in the rooms that we don't actually take the opportunity to acknowledge the people on our teams or acknowledge, our own involvement or pay homage back to the leaders that really curated it all. So, and then it's a lot of people, like they were saying earlier, that'll try to pull out the cables like, oh, that's your mom, that's your dad, or they don't even fuck with you, blah, blah, blah. And so for us to really, all stand together, the Tays, Chinky, Heem, for all of us to really continue to stand together and really make this shit happen every day, I think that this room was a great way to highlight everybody's role and highlight everybody's, involvement. So, definitely shout out to you and shout out to my team, the 100 side. Love y'all.
Shout out to you, dear. We love
Yeah,
you
that's
so much.
love.
We
Shout
love
out
you,
Dia, man.
Dia. So let's get to the 100 side. This is dope. So Beast was definitely the name, and I think Leaky wanted to kind of
Yes,
talk about
That
yes.
Beast
was
as
for
well.
Dia.
I wanted
Thank
to say
you.
something. I wanted to be the first one to say something. I wanted to obviously give the 100 side your flowers. Y'all your own entity, and y'all definitely have your own engine over here as far as movement. But when it pertains to Beast, right? I think Beast is a very strong entity for y'all. He's always frontline, and I've had a very significant path with Beast. Beast was actually one of my first 100 friends that I met from the 100 side. And one thing I could say, right, is this motherfucker is vicious when it comes to this war shit. Like, I'm talking about he's breding himself, and y'all have helped bred him to become a big force for you guys. And I see that every day. Not only is he a top left, but he's not going to duck no smoke. And that's one thing that I really respect about Beast. When I first met Beast, me and him actually went to war because if y'all remember, I used to always come to the 100 side late nights. I used to always show y'all some love. And at the time, I went up on PTK while they was going up on Beast. And then I had seen like they was targeting Beast, and I jumped in for Beast, and then Beast ended up jumping in for me, and it was like two of us against 100 motherfuckers. And we was going head up. Nobody really knew about it. You feel what I'm saying? Not even the trenches. But I had started a whole little war up with PTK a while back, and Beast was front line with me, man. So I'm very happy this alliance came together and we could fight side by side with each other because Beast, you have come a long way from the front line to the throne to be able to run in your own rooms with the 100 side and doing very important things to be strategic for yourself. And that's the goal, you know what I'm saying? The goal is to elevate, and WACK has always preached make multiple bosses, and you are on path to becoming a boss. So yeah, with that being said, keep up the good work. Keep striving for the 100 team and keep elevating yourself, my brother, because you on the right path, Beast. Word. So shout out to Beast, y'all. Shout out 100 team. Shout out 100 trenches, y'all. Go ahead, Stevie. You could continue.
I think.
Oh, you want to reply, Beast?
Stevie,
Yeah.
check your
Man,
text. Check your text, Stevie.
you already know, man. Shout out to motherfucking trenches. Shout out to this 100 trenches shit, man. I'm gonna be honest with everybody in here, man. You already know what I'm here for. I'm here for fucking WACK, man. I don't give a fuck. If WACK says go, I'm on go.
Flower. Look at him. Go on mute. Let us give you your flowers. Wait, we ain't done. Mute him up. He don't take no flowers. He's so hood with it. He's just like WACK.
Yeah, Beast. There hasn't been an argument that I've had.
Right.
I could be in an argument with somebody's great grandmother, and he gonna come in and be like, "Yeah, fuck that long titty crackhead bitch. Yeah, trifling bitch, cunt whore. Yeah, like he's like, bitch probably gonna die tomorrow. Yeah, bitch, take her off a respirator. Like he don't give a fuck. Like he don't give a fuck if I'm arguing with a female, a child, a dog, a bird, a butterfly. And I don't even have to tell him. He's gonna get the word, and he don't give a fuck if the person is a member of my team or not. So he's gonna come in, get the job done, slide in, slide out. And it's never been a time that I felt, unprotected. Beast is definitely personal security to those that, he fuck with, and his loyalty definitely doesn't have a condition. His loyalty has no conditions, and that's one reason why he might seem annoying to some people, but that's because he's only annoying to the people whose loyalty that, they don't have it. They don't have his loyalty. So, if you find Beast annoying, then unfortunately, you just missing out on a personal bodyguard. But if to know him is to love him, and so I definitely appreciate you for, all that you've done and said for me.
Beast. I'm about to get emotional, right? Because, I can't say Beast without saying Bumpy, right? Them two. Hey, Dia. Them two. When I say you got a personal motherfucking bodyguard, it was two.
Man.
It was 3:21 in the motherfucking morning. Beast came in a room regulated. Who the fuck messing with Stevie? Fuck your mother. Fuck your sister. Fuck your brother.
I was in a room with some side of Clubhouse. I didn't even know where the fuck I was. Just went into a war zone, was popping shit for no reason. I was like, you know what? I'm about to get my big brother on you. So I came in here, niggas was chilling on the 100 side. I told Beast what was going on. Next thing I know, I seen about 120 100 side PTRs come. Beast rounded them up. They came in, packed them niggas the fuck up, and got the room blown. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit happened in 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Rue. I definitely
What up, Rue?
I gotta give Beast flowers. So I'm on the 100 side, and even just
And
rocking
Rue,
out
you
with
another
Beast,
one up next.
man.
Don't let me not say your name, because you definitely.
That's love. Yeah, Beast is he'll go hard on anybody. Let me tell y'all one thing about Beast. He on what? What number you on, Beast? Number 19? Number 19 of
I'm up there.
man, account blown. Like he go, that's how hard he go. This account number 19, 20. Like I love me some Beast. Like Beast, you really kill it for us. I mean, you go hard. You go just as hard on these oppy ass motherfuckers as you do on us. If we out of pocket, he get on our ass. Like he a real thorough dude. I mean, he could be in the middle of talking hella shit about some shit, but he'll definitely redirect and be like, I ain't perfect either. So I mean, he take accountability. He keep it 100. You know what I mean? He thorough. He look out for everybody, very supportive. And yeah, a lot of motherfuckers hate Beast because they ain't got a Beast. We got a Beast. We fuck with you, Beast.
I mean, if anybody's talking shit to me in one of my rooms, no, he'll like, thoroughly disrespect them.
Let's go.
Beast will do that. Yeah.
You know how we are, Pepe. You know how we are together. We the Latin,
That's
the
right.
Latin kings of the app, the Latinx kings of the, I don't want to say Latin kings, it's a gang.
It's a head night for me. Beast is a mentor for the nice. Beast have always showed us love. He protects our side. He protects WACK, of course, but he does not play when it comes to his teammates. He messy as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but he has a level of being a big brother. So no matter where I'm at, he don't give a fuck. he'll be like, Nada, you cool? Oh, I didn't like what the fuck they said. So it doesn't matter, and just the level of friendship that I built with this man. And he dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He protects everybody. And I just want to give him his flowers while he here. He can smell them. Shout out to Beast, because you are, from where you came
Yeah,
from until
beast.
now,
Let's go.
Period.
Let's
you are
go.
phenomenal.
Shout out to
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go
Dangerous
to
Minds.
beast.
That's his
Period.
club. Dangerous
Y'all
Minds. That's
making
the
me so
club.
y'all making me so excited that I want us all to go in the room and just bang on somebody. Y'all not
I just want to say
as a
too,
motherfucking
I
team.
just want to
Wait,
say
I want to
too,
say
with
something
it when
too.
it comes to Beast in the trenches, man. I feel like when Beast is not in the 100 side, he is shaking shit up in the motherfucking trenches. He don't care who you are or what you got going on. I cried laughing the other day when they messaged me and was like, Beast is getting on Leaky. For he don't know what you was mad about, but Beast heard that I was mad at Leaky and went the fuck off. And I'm like, damn, like that's real, unbiased loyalty. Beast don't care. Once you on the team and once he fucks with you and once you know the orders in that we are all aligned, he's riding for whoever's on that team. So that type of loyalty, that type of dedication to a team is something you don't see very often. And a lot of people call him a lot of names because of how loyal he is to the cause and to what you guys have put together as the 100 side. And he doesn't let that sway him or change the way that he rides for his team. That is undying loyalty. That is something that anybody would wish to have at, in a team member at all, because too much pressure, we've seen too much pressure breaks these motherfuckers on this app. Beast is resilient, he's strong, he is very, very, very valuable to the 100 side and to the trenches. We bumped heads in the beginning, but I think Beast is probably one of my favorite people on this app too. So I just wanted to put that out there, Beast. Love you.
And you already know,
We love
Wolf.
you on behalf of the trenches. Man, Beast is always in my back channel. It's like, man, I was crashing out the other day. He like, man, they have me blocked to that motherfucker. We would have went up. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that. I really do. And for somebody that's not my squad, and you're coming in as an outsider, and coming on the inside, that type of loyalty, I really, really appreciate it. So I just wanted to tell you that as well.
I want to say something about
Beast. I
Beast
want
too,
to say
really quick.
something too.
Um,
Yes.
just real quick, Beast.
Go
He's
ahead. I'll
very
go after you.
versatile. I see he be at the trenches, he be on the 100 side, but he also came over to the Exoticals one day. We was doing Niggly Bear of the week, and he put in his nomination. So shout out to Beast. He all over the place. Good for you, Beast.
You already know, London. You already know I make my way everywhere.
She
Try to
playing
get
on
there.
your time.
Let's
Look,
go,
making them. I'm just
Beast.
And
kidding.
Beast, you
That
get
was
attacked a
wild. I
lot
ain't
on
gonna
this app, so you're
lie.
definitely a headliner.
Oh
You get talked
shit.
about a lot on this app, so you
Yes.
definitely.
You
Listen,
can't
I want to
say
say
Beast's
something to
name without
Beast
people cringing.
too. Yo, Beast. This is Sally. What
What's up,
up?
Sally? You already know. How you
Listen,
doing?
you
Beast,
already know. You already
Beast
know.
likes him some salad.
All I know, I love me some Beast. All I know is that whenever anybody tries to mess with me, Beast is like, not too much on Sally, not too much on Sally, which is so funny because Messy Mondays with Stevie. And then all of a sudden I started hearing this, not too much on Sally. I'm like, who's that? Who's defending me? Ooh, who is that? And then I figured it out. It was Beast. And I was like, okay, Beast. So then I started following you around. I was like, I love me some Beast. I love me some Beast. So I love you, Beast.
I love you,
And
Sally.
thank
Oh,
you.
he loves
Gracias
you. He
por
was so mad I met you, Sally.
protegerme.
Without you, he was like, you met Sally. And the first
I
person
know
she talked about was
Stevie
Beast.
told me to.
We had a good dinner, y'all. She took me to this.
You
Yes,
already
she
know.
did.
Bad Bunny and Kendall were just coming out when we were coming in. That shit was so nice.
Yeah,
That
that's
restaurant
right.
we went to.
Casa Vega.
But
Wait. I wanna go.
go ahead.
Let's
Uh,
go, LA.
Listen, let's go. I just want to say, let's go. Shout out to Bees, Big Bees, heavy on the 100 side, okay? And I love Bees. He always holding it down. Period. He don't let none of the men, say nothing out the way. He gonna pack their ass straight on up. I was in a real estate room one day. Bees pulled up in there and was like, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. We just in here talking about real estate and stuff." But it was lit that he pulled up. Shout out to Beast. Make sure he hold the team down. Always coming with that banging ass, fire ass content. I don't know how he get half the content that he gets, but he does. But shout out to Beast, y'all.
Hold it down. Let's go.
And another
100.
runner,
Straight
and
up.
another
Shout out to Beast, y'all, man.
100.
Let's get it.
100,
Boy, don't
and
play.
another runner up is Naughty. So Naughty Nerd, definitely a woman with a dick that's gone around that.
Hello? Not the motherfucking
Damn,
messy.
Stevie.
Damn, you messy whore.
Who has literally, I gotta be messy. That's my messy co-host. Literally has done so much on this app. People in Naughty's position don't have thick skin like Naughty does, and Naughty, there's nothing you can say to Naughty that she won't have a answer for. She's not scared. She doesn't allow who she is and define who she is. You know what I'm saying? She is an amazing woman with a dick. 38, y'all know that's my friend. Y'all know that's my friend, so I gotta do it. And I'm part of the community. So no, but honestly, Naughty, what you have done for this app, I have to say you're the headliner for all the trans women on this app. And Cornbread probably. We could say that crazy bitch too. But you, Naughty, have really broken barriers. Like to be on the 100 side with all these motherfuckers that are hood and mean as fuck. And no, I'm just kidding. I love y'all. And you just, break through as a woman that you are and not scared to kind of be who you are. And just hold it down for us. You know what I'm saying? Without even taking offense to a lot of the shit. So shout out to you. And we're going to get to the second season of Messy Palace on iHeartRadio as well. First season wrapped up. We had way too much content here, especially with WACK. You have WACK is mad
Yes, we
content. That was
definitely
season
did.
one. But shout out to you and it translating in real life and you getting your body done and getting ready. Sally, she's ready for Hollywood. We're going to be over there soon, Sally, so you already know how that's going. But shout out to you. Bring up DJ Gio. Shout out to you. Anybody else? And then we got to move on the list. We got to move from the
Yes.
list to the content. Go.
I definitely want to give Naughty's flowers because, like, when I tell y'all, like, Naughty is the most supportive, caring, loving, like, teammate I have. Friend now, you know what I mean? Like, from
Yes, love
conversations,
Naughty down.
yes,
She is not letting
personal
nobody fuck with
conversations.
nobody.
Exactly. She's like everything about Naughty is everything. Like, she do everything for us from like everything. I can't even go down the list.
That
It's
bitch will
so
tell
much.
my
Like,
mother
I
not too
really
much
care
on
about you,
DM.
Naughty. You the shit. Like, you do your thing over here. You know what I mean? You play your
Yeah.
role. You know what I mean? You go just as hard, especially for the ladies. You know what I mean? Like, you always supportive. Always, always, always. So I really love you, Naughty, and keep rocking out. We're gonna keep knifing these bitches up together. You feel
She
me?
always coming over to our side too, and with the clips, the motherfucking soundboard, all of that. Help me pack up these niggly bears and these pygmy. So I love you, Naughty.
I love you too, sis. I love all
I
of
love
you.
it when you come over to my rooms too. Like you're pretty awesome. You know that.
Yes, I
Fucking
love
love
you, baby.
Pepe.
I be everywhere. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Like, I appreciate, like WAG and Stevie, like I said, for giving me this opportunity. I'm gonna motivate, even though I know I could be crazy at times, I'm gonna motivate my girls, I'm gonna motivate my teams, even behind the scenes. If you know me in real time, if you have my number, you know what it is. I'm just about business, and I'm happy that Stevie definitely took me under his wing and taught me just about radio, because I went to school for media and broadcasting, but just that Stevie seen a lot in me when it came to that, and Wax seen a lot in me as an individual to learn from me, to say that, hey, even if we disagree to agree, I respect you, you respect me, learning to build a boundary and communication where I've taught him a lot of things. He have taught me about business and stuff like that. So just shout out to the 100 side, period. I really appreciate all of y'all and the trenches, because when I was down and out, my girls was checking up on me. Wolf, Voice, Dia, Chingy, Aaliyah, Tommy, like
I
all
love
of
you,
y'all. I love
Naughty.
y'all so fucking much. Rule, like all of y'all. R&B, I cannot never forget about R&B. R&B is such an amazing mentor. She's such an amazing manager. Like, she's gonna tell me ins and outs, everything. I just love all y'all. I fuck with all of y'all for real.
So shout out to that. Let me do a quick reset. I love you so much, Naughty. Welcome to the 100 ENT show. We got 45 minutes left. Messy Monday, state of the headliners. Where are they now? The reason why I created this room was because WACK was in a room with Cray, and a lot of people were saying it this week that the hallways were starting to get dry. So I wanted to break down all the headliners and then to get to my point at the end. But go ahead, Naughty. Who's the next one? Shout out
Let
to you.
me say something about Naughty real quick. Naughty, my motherfucking brother. That motherfucker ride no matter what. I don't give a fuck.
Not brother.
My motherfucking brother. I ain't gonna lie. I stabbed the fuck out of Naughty when Naughty first got here. Naughty's been through more shit than anybody else on this app. I promise you guys. And I can only salute that man for what the person he's becoming, what he's doing, and how he's moving through this app. Shout out to you, Naughty. You know, I fuck with your movement, how you're doing it, or everything you got going on. Shout out to you, and keep doing your thing for the 100 side.
Yeah, Naughty got a bigger dick than a lot of y'all men. So
oh my
Stop
God.
playing on Naughty time. Stop playing on Naughty time.
Hello.
Don't do that.
You don't have to tell all my secrets, Stevie. But thank you so
she
much.
didn't care. She appreciated that.
Yes, but Beast, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Just the level of protection as the big brother, as you hold it down. You don't let me feel for shit. If you feel like I'm slipping, you gonna get me right the fuck together and say, hold the fuck up, Naughty. Like, so I appreciate you, brother, always.
You already know.
Someone said, "Can I see?" I'm screaming.
What you want to say, Aaliyah? What you want to say, Aaliyah?
I want to say that, okay, let's go. I love my Naughty all the way down. She will bust a bitch in the head with that rock in her PTR, okay? She will not play about people that she fuck with. Naughty is going to call and love me down. When I first got here, Naughty was like, listen, this is T, this is that. I love Naughty. She gave me so much advice about, just my real estate, my segments, how to kind to jump it in there with the 100 side because again, they in there banging and it's like I'm coming in there talking about real estate. So Naughty really called me, was like, girl, you can do this. Like, they're gonna want to hear it. So I love Naughty down. I swear I love everything about Naughty. I cannot wait to see where you're gonna go because you are a superstar. You are a phenomenal person and yourself. Rue gave you your own sound. So keep being great. You are a phenomenal, loving person. I swear, please do not change for a goddamn thing. God definitely did his thing when he made you. So I appreciate you being here. And I'm so glad Clubhouse connected us. So yeah.
Not nasty naughty. Not nasty.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Hello, cat.
Naughty.
Que lo que, J Bodega? Que lo que?
Naughty.
What's good? What's the vibes?
We're just, they try to say the apple dry, so, we was trying to wonder why, so we trying to go find out where they at now. So who was next on the list, Naughty? Shout out to you.
I'm going to say this. We're moving along. Who's next on the list for me? I love her down, and I know that you and her got into it. But this is my sister from home. It's Honey Shakur. Hello? Well, let me say this, bitch, because I don't need no motherfucking silence. Honey Shakur has definitely, she's definitely amazing. The rooms that she does is amazing. The content that she does is amazing. She is one of the mainstream headliners that's been on this app. She contributes to this app in the Shakur way. She have run great value and great content. She packs hoes up. She does her big ones. She's my sister from Cleveland. She always had a level of protection for me. It's not too much on me. No matter if I was in the wrong, she didn't give a fuck. And she was always a writer. And I love her down, and I hate to see that both of my friends are into it or whatever is going on right now. And I wish that they would have conversations and talk, and I hope that they will eventually come together. But Honey's my bitch. She's gonna always forever be my bitch. And that's that. Not too much on motherfucking Honey Shakur.
So the state of Clubhouse, you think me and Honey will ever get back?
Yes, I do. I think that y'all are real friends for real. On and off this app, and I hate to see that Clubhouse got y'all into this frenzy because at the end of the day, Stevie, as much as we speak off this bitch, I know you love her and I know you miss her. Yes, you a messy ass whore, but you love Honey the way that you guys said it, like the dynamic duo of Clubhouse, right? The messy king and Honey to me have always made magic. Y'all always have made magic with each other, right? Like Thelma and Louise, like y'all always, even Olivia, like I just cannot wait until y'all move past this fucked up shit and just get back together because y'all are what we're missing. I miss y'all together.
So you think the hallway's been dry because of like situations like that, like me and
Yeah,
Honey?
I really it's kind well, it's never dry on the 100 Trench's side. You know what I'm saying? We got our side over here, but the way that y'all had these hoes on the chokehold on that side was amazing. When y'all did y'all rooms, how y'all would balance each other and going to different rooms, supporting each other, banging with each other, against these hoes that try to tear y'all apart. And I think that somebody and somehow something let it, and I think that y'all are too strong for this to happen to y'all. So I think that y'all need to get it together.
I do gotta say this. I do think that when I left for a week, there was a lot of people that try to divide me and Honey, and I think that's why I'm getting to at my point. Well, where are they now? I think a lot of people are not around and shit because there's a lot of like hating ass fucking motherfuckers. So this is where we're gonna get to the messy part, right? Because I wanted to get to my point. There's a lot of hating motherfuckers on this app, right? You see what we doing here, right? How we lifting each other up and shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want that. They want to be in our position so bad and they cannot, and they once were and they cannot anymore. And that's why the hate is crazy. Do you know that before I even did this room, somebody, you know how this is why I don't like scheduling rooms. Somebody tried to do the same shit. They only had 30 people in their room. They try to do the same exact title, which is crazy to me, which tells me that a lot of motherfuckers, but I do think strategically, I'm going to see who the fuck try to divide me and Honey. I really think that was a plan to divide us. And I think that was a way to get back over like how people been divided on the app. And my discernment never tells me or strays me because it's either that or when this shit happened between me and her, motherfuckers didn't give a fuck because they really wanted to see us fail anyways. So, and she still sits around these people, so she can't see past it. She's blinded with them. I think one is gonna be me and her in a room by ourselves and really break it down and unpack it. I think we're gonna be able to see exactly who it is and point it out. But for now, it's fuck everybody that try to divide me and Honey. But we still up. Stevie's still here. Where are they now though? That's the question. Where's their clubs? Where are they now? The motherfuckers that try to do all of this, where are they? Where the fuck are you? Bring up Adam. So who's next on the list? Shout out to Honey. And yeah, she's definitely a headliner. Naughty, who's next?
So who's next on this list is the king of the mess, Stevie motherfucking my brother Nunes.
I'm like, who's next this week?
Adam fucking you. So wow, so much to say about motherfucking Stevie. I'm gonna let somebody else. Sally, do you want to go ahead and go first? Cause I got so much to say about this man.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead, Queen.
All right. So obviously, Stevie's my brother from another mother. I mean, honestly think Stevie and I are related in some way back in the day. We have to be
Yes.
because before I even met him face to face, like in real life, where I can give him a hug and stuff, I felt like I knew him. Like we had known each other for years and years, maybe like high schoolers. I don't know. It just felt like so like real. And so when I finally met him last week in LA at Casa Vega, Ventura, he walked in the door and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" Like I knew him already. We hugged, we talked, we have faith, we share our faith together. Like he's funny. I love him. I want to say this to you, Stevie. I love that you brought me in to your world because my world on Clubhouse was all entertainment or like mental health. It wasn't messy at all. I mean, Roosevelt gave me a name. My name to Roosevelt is like Clean Sally. That's what he calls me when I come in the room. Sally here. Clean Sally's here. So that's kind of like my nickname. So when people saw me on Messy Mondays, they're like, so many people DM me, "What are you doing in that room? Why are you in that room?" I was like, because Stevie's in here. And now I'm just here. Now I'm just part of the family, I feel. And it's because of you, because you brought me in. You're like, "That's my girl, Sally. She's Hollywood. She's cool peeps." And so you really helped me kind of elevate into rooms that I never thought I would ever go in. So I love you. I love this room. I love you, Naughty. I love the host on here, WACK 100. I didn't know you before, but I adore you, Beast. I mean, there's so many people on here that I adore. So thank you, Stevie. I love you.
And I can say everything the same about you. So.
We love Sally. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Sally.
Yeah, shout out to Sally, man.
Um, I don't want to get emotional because you know what I'm saying. Fuck you, hoes. But um, the level of love that I have for Stevie, that Stevie seen who I was as a person. Like he's seen the level of what I can bring in, the value I can add as me going to school and trying to do like radio or interviewing and things like that. And Stevie pulled me and said, "No, you with me." You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna mentor you, I'm gonna give you the ropes. I'm gonna speak to you. I'm gonna pour into you. Matter of fact, you're my co-host on iHeart. You're gonna do this. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you. I don't give a fuck if I'm messy. I'm gonna push you. And it's like he's always been a mentor, a brother to me. Every single day he calls me, check up on me, make sure I'm doing good. And I love him so much and the value that he brings to Clubhouse. You are amazing. You keep this shit going. You can be messy as fuck, but you keep the content going. You're funny as fuck. Your personality is amazing. It's energetic. You are one of the main messiest bitches that I know from on this side of the app, from the fucking millionaires, from you can go literally anywhere and take the whole room over.
I heard
It doesn't
Stevie's getting
matter
his
where the fuck you
flowers.
are.
I'm here.
Yes, yes,
I
you're
think
hearing me. Yes.
Honey is in the room.
Huh?
I do
Huh?
want to say something for Stevie real quick before y'all go down that path. Um, where do I start? So for starters, Stevie is a very good-hearted person. I mean, don't get it fucked up. He chose about 98% of everyone. So, like, you might be skeptical of those cables of Stevie because he is messy as shit. And that's just what comes as a friend. But overall, I mean, this dude is, like, literally unstoppable. Like, he's talented, he has his own career, and he still manages to communicate and show love to the people that surround him. I do want to personally thank you, Stevie. That's why I had to come right back because one thing I could say is you showed me nothing but support. I mean, even like when certain people on this side wasn't associated with me or fucking with me, like you always maintained a certain level of respect and that friendship with me, and I greatly appreciate it. I treat you like family, you know what I'm saying? You're like another big brother of mine. You know, it's been countless of times where you giving me advice, you show nothing but respect for me, and I greatly appreciate that, bro. I do want to say as well, like, there's not been one time where, like, although Stevie does like hogging the sunshine and taking credit, Stevie is the most giving person that I've seen on this app with motion. And when I say that, I mean as far as the fact that he's not afraid to put you in a position. Like, I know if I needed something right now done as far as business, as far as getting a particular connection, I know that I can call Stevie and I'll be straight. He'll set it up for me, do whatever he has to do, and it'll get done. For that, I thank you, Stevie. I mean, you have your own motion, you have your own real life, you have your own accessibility in real life, and yet you still manage to show love, respect, and support to your people. And for that, you will always remain a certain level of boss in my caliber. I also want to point out, you do receive a lot of negativity. You don't pay it no mind. You live your best life, honestly. You're like one of the most nonchalant, clouded people I know. But you do receive a lot of negativity, and your resilience is key, bro. Like, I see it every day. You don't give a fuck. You don't let nobody ruin your day. You don't let nobody block your shine. You're always there, 10 toes. And that's one thing I respect and I try to learn how to pick up. I learned my resilience a lot from Stevie. Like, the trenches had helped me build it past a certain level, but Stevie showed me, you know, by talking, teaching me certain points that I can learn from, how to do better and how to move more resilient. So yeah, congratulations to Stevie, man. You've always been bred for success, obviously. That's not nothing new of you. And I continue to see you grow and elevate, and I'm proud of you, bro. Loyalty is very rare. I want to point that out. Loyalty is very rare, and Stevie has never done anything negative towards me, no matter if people were against me or not. And that's one thing that I genuinely respect about you, bro. You have your own mind, your own heart, your own everything, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And nobody will ever separate my loyalty for you as a friend, no matter how hard they try. Freddie has tried. Many different people have tried before. I have always stuck beside the same opinion of mine, and that's the fact that Stevie is family. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Stevie, man. We in Messy Mondays. I'm here every Monday for support, man. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the opportunity you've given me because I am a part of the messy side as well. And yeah, shout out Stevie, y'all. Y'all got
somebody who's here. He's a hostess. He does so many productive things, and people don't use it to their advantage. They don't use it to their proper use that they could. They talk about Stevie, they shit on Stevie, they try to bring Stevie's name down, but they don't understand that he does better than 90% of the people on this app. You feel what I'm saying? I left a cool 10% to give y'all a little bit of leniency, but I ain't gonna lie, he do better than most of y'all. So congratulations, my brother. I look to see you prosper. I can't wait to see you on TV. I know you've been recording for Vegas, and you have real supporters in real life and on app that genuinely want to see you win. Always remember that, my brother. So I don't want to take up the limelight too much. Y'all can continue, but I always wanted to give these flowers because Stevie is definitely one of the people who believed in me when a lot of people didn't. So shout out Stevie, y'all. Shout out Messy Mondays as well. Go ahead, y'all can continue.
Shout out to you, Leaky.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Stevie, how does it feel getting all of these flowers, you messy whore?
Yeah, Stevie, what you think about that?
Yeah, that's why I got this rock in my hand because not too motherfucking much on my brother. That's why I'm sitting right beside. You know what I'm saying? I have a level of, just in case, bitch. So, but Stevie, how does it feel? Because you a messy ass hoe anyway.
Stevie is the messiest person I know on this app.
Yeah, messy as fuck, messy bitch.
I think all y'all flowers stink like ass.
There you go.
They're all
It's not my fault your breath smell like an enema, bitch.
public stop and shop ass flowers.
It's probably his upper lip. That's what they all say.
Hey, Stevie, why your breath smell like
y'all messy, and I think y'all messy for picking honey while I'm getting my flowers.
Oh, shit.
I ain't shit. I think y'all picked her while we was giving her flowers.
When Stevie segments came up,
she came in, she said, "Oh no, y'all gonna be giving Stevie his flowers." Nah, yo, you said one thing that I definitely have to agree with. Like, I don't care how many rooms you make about me. I don't care what you do to me. It's never gonna stop my motion. And that's the thing. There's a lot of you that allow people to stop your motion, but it'll never stop my motion. I'll continue, and I definitely have different sides, different friends on the app, different family members on it, and like I definitely will continue going regardless. And I think that in your attempt to try to cancel any of the headliners, such as myself and WACK and stuff like it's not gonna work. How do you say, Leaky?
That don't work.
That
definitely ain't gonna work, Leaky.
That don't work.
That don't work. So because y'all really small voices. So it's not nothing to a
very
big
minuscule.
Voice. That's why I had to be messy. But shout out to all of y'all. Let's continue going down the list, and we could just who's the next headliner on the shit. Thank you so much for my flowers, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know Leaky, Naughty, everybody, Sally, of course. Peace, everybody. Shout out to y'all. And we're gonna keep doing Messy Monday. Shout out to DJ Gio in the spot. Adam came through. All the Latinos came through. That's what's up. But shout out to you, Naughty. Who's the next person on the list before we end this thing?
You know, we forgot to mention one person. I think we've all I don't know if we skip by. You guys said Dreas, and I want to give Dreas her flowers.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, it's because she left. It's because she left.
Okay,
yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
the
she's
only
here,
reason
but
why
like
we
I said,
stepped.
I just want to say shout out to that woman because that woman be holding it down for the late nights for 100 side. She's been doing her thing. She's a fucking knife in itself, and I really respect Dreas. So you know what I mean. I always type in with her, and we always bounce ideas off each other. But shout out to Dreas, man. That's my motherfucking sister right there.
Oh shit!
Yes,
shout out to Dreas.
Yeah, most definitely.
The
Shout out to
best.
motherfucking Dreas, the bitch. Like he said,
Yes,
late nights
Drea.
down.
Yes,
That is
Drea.
that is my sister. A level of funniness, protection. She's funny as fuck. The bitch need her own show. I don't care what nobody say. If she wanted to run this motherfucking app with just being funny as fuck and really wanted to be a big headliner, like if she wanted to do that, I feel like she'd be giving y'all a little bit. But I feel like she is so funny. Her personality is everything. She's smart as fuck. I remember when we did the Kanye West interview, she put a whole spreadsheet up. She got everything together when it came to the money stuff. It's like working with this lady is phenomenal. Like a lot of people don't know what Dre's does behind the scenes. She's the brains. If I would say the brains when technical shit, when it comes to the 100 side, she is that. And it's just a level of discernment and respect that people need to know what value she brings to our side. Y'all might not see it all the time, but she definitely does, especially on our side. So
Yeah,
shout out to
Andreas
motherfucking
definitely holds it
Freddie.
down. She to me is like executive secretary, administrative. She is definitely
Yes,
that.
they have
Whenever
no
somebody booms
idea.
my room, she'll go and open that shit. I'll be trying to open that shit. That shit.
She'll open
Does,
it way before you do it with your messy ass. You
yes,
probably the bitch that
yes.
boomed it.
Nah, I never. I only boomed it once. But see, you ain't getting no flowers, bitch. You're just getting mayonnaise, all right? Mayonnaise in the
No,
booty.
let give me Miracle
So
Whip.
they start seeing the
I
flame.
love Miracle Whip, bitch.
Dreas is
Thank
the
you.
shit. Shout out to Dreas. She definitely got me on my shell on the app. I was part of Sleepless at first, but came to the 100 side, new territory in a way, even though I was still supportive of the 100 side. I was now officially a part of the 100 side, but she definitely got me on my shell on the late nights, just everything Naughty said. Funny, fun. When I tell y'all the pack-ups are amazing, okay?
Oh yeah.
The pack-ups are A1, okay? So never play on her top. Definitely somebody needs to be
And
recognized
make
on
sure
her
y'all
top.
send her these replays so she can hear them. And I didn't know Imani was in the spot. Imani, I didn't know you was here. Oh shit. Imani got to meet me in Vegas. Imani got to meet me in Vegas. Actually, Imani picked me up and I chilled with her. Imani is a real fucking one. So shout out to Imani. Imani, what did you think of me when I met you? I thought you were exactly who you are on the app. You're just much more prettier in person.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what did you think of me? I just want to know, like, what she thought of me when she met me.
Hell,
I'm what?
you messy as hell.
She got to be on set naughty when I was doing this shit.
Really?
That shit. Yeah, she got to see
I
me.
love me some Imani. That's my pick
She
me.
got
I
to be
love
on
her down,
set.
bitch. That's
So
my
the way I
bitch.
met her was I didn't even know she was on set. I was doing a scene in a recording studio with the artist and we're sitting down. And like those love and hip hop scenes when you're in the recording artist and listening to music and shit. And everybody's like, Imani's here, Stevie. And I'm like, what? They're like, Imani's here. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm being loud as fuck and whatever. And I'm like, Imani! What you doing it? Like that shit was so funny. And then we just like hugged it out. And she's just so calm. She's peace. She balances her. So shout out to Imani. Andreas is definitely A1. Let's get to the headliners real quick. I just want to go down the list. Go ahead, Naughty. So those are up next. Go ahead, Naughty.
Alrighty. It was Stevie Trelly. Trelly is
Where is she
next.
now? She's back with Freddie. Who's the next person? Where are they
Khan.
now? Khan. He's girlless. Yeah, no more. Them girls in Ohio, they be crazy like Naughty. Okay, next person. Next headliner.
Bitch,
Where
you
are they?
still got 30 minutes. Not too much. You
Where are they now? Keep
All
on, keep
right.
on.
Jerry. Your boy Jerry.
Yeah, we already talked about him because he was here. Shout out to Jerry. You already know the big Jerry, not the little one. I got to be him in person too. Shout out to my guy Jerry. Where is he now? Doing big things still. Go ahead, Naughty.
Kimberly Cuts though.
Oh shit, I'm going on mute.
Why are you going on mute?
Bitch,
you the one that made the list, huh?
You want me to say next, Stevie?
She's on Twitter. I think she felt like she got kicked out of Clubhouse. What's next for her though?
The White Man's Act though.
The White Man's Act. Shout out to
Denied.
her though. Denies on YouTube doing the damn thing.
Period.
We be
I
secret
agree. I was
crushing.
just on his platform doing an interview.
Yeah. Crazy messy bitch.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Next person.
Don Perez.
Don Perez got packed up by WACK in, the trenches. So
Definitely
what's
took
the
the
next one?
spotlight. Okay.
So where is he now? I think he does rooms from time to time. I think he's still a janitor. Yeah. What's the next
I hate
for him
that
though?
for him.
Okay. All right. Next person. Who's the next headliner?
Hocus.
Hocus, I think came back yesterday. So I think
I
he did
haven't
his
seen him
room
in a
last
minute,
night.
actually.
He does a lot on Instagram, I think, and YouTube. Shout out to him. Who's next?
My bad bitch, London, bitch. Shout out to the motherfucking exoticals, bitch.
Yes,
Shout
let's
out
go.
to fucking London. London. Is London on the fucking stage?
I'm
Hold the
still
fuck up.
here,
Let me
baby.
explain something about motherfucking London, bitch. London is my sister. London has opened the exoticals gates for Naughty. London see me for who the fuck I am. London is everything. She get these niggly bears together. She has created this platform called the Exoticals. These women are phenomenal. They're bad bitches. They run it up with Ion in a room. Not too much on my girls. Like every time I see a room, I gotta go in there. I gotta pour in love on this room. I just love London. She's just funny as fuck. She could be messy as fuck. She's crazy as fuck, and she's just that bitch to me all the way around. And I don't give a fuck. That's
Shout out to London. I fuck with London heavily. I
I
ain't gonna
love
lie.
her.
I fuck with London.
Thank you guys. I love you too. Smoochies.
Yes, period. And shout out to Nicole. I can't when I talk about London, I cannot never forget Nicole. Nicole's a part of this too. So shout out to motherfucking Nicole, bitch. I
Yes,
gotta
shout
say
out
that
to
too.
Nicole. She's the one who created that good, clean that everybody be saying. That's Nicole.
Shout out to motherfucking Nicole. Who's next on the motherfucking list will be Dante Brooks. Hello?
I still see
Oh,
Dante on the app, right?
yeah. Where is he now? You know
Yeah,
that's
he's a headliner. He's still on the app. Well, Dante built the relationship side. He's on the relationship side. Dante has rooms that does numbers every single day. He always talk about men and women. Um, just the relationship, and I think like and he and his connection with R&B, loving R&B, and how they poured within each other as R&B used to be in his rooms, and how she came from being in his rooms and making her own space and things like that. So shout out to Dante. He always showed the 100 side love. Every time I go over there, he beams and mods me so I can add value in his rooms. Um, R&B, WACK. He WACK friend.
Yeah,
So shout out
Dante's
to
that's
Dante.
our friend. And shout out to Lou Fax. They had nominated you as a up next headliner. I see you in the spot. So shout out to you, Lou Fax. Is he here? He
Yeah,
leave.
I'm on stage. Good looking.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes. You are. Yeah, he's on the new
Up
one,
next.
Stevie.
We're almost
No,
at the
okay.
end
So
of the
up.
room. This room was big as fuck earlier, but we have
Right. So who's up next after Dante would be Jin Jin.
Jen Jen is next. Yes, yep. Jen Jen is definitely a headliner. That bitch does rooms whether
Jin
you
Jin
like it or
funny as
not.
fuck. She's hilarious as
Crazy
fuck.
bitch.
I've
I
never
love
seen
her.
somebody. She's funny, Stevie. Jin Jin is hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I really, really loved her. Then me and her got into it right one time, and then now I just understand her. So, that's definitely the sis fucking crazy bitch. I love her. She crazy. Who
Yes,
else is next? Who else is next?
funny.
She's still on
Alrighty.
that. Who else
Yeah,
is
she's
next?
still on the app. I mean,
Who
she's still
else?
on the app
Who
creating
else is a
rooms.
headliner?
I heard you, bitch. Hold on, give me a second. Let me breathe a little bit. All right, on the queer side, definitely would be Rami. Rami, he definitely woke it up when it came to certain said stuff.
Tatia and Tatia, yeah.
Satia, yes. So shout out to Rami.
And y'all don't go to that side a lot because y'all rooted in homophobia, but y'all know y'all scroll right past the LGBTQ plus whatever rooms. Y'all be like y'all be scrolling real fast, but they really be doing their thing on that side. Who's another headliner on that side?
Another headliner is Damani.
Damani. Oh my God, he's so fucking annoying.
Damani is crazy.
But
He's
I'm
very
gonna tell you
smart.
something about Damani. Let me tell you something about Damani. He never I always talk shit to him and he never says anything to me. I don't know what it is about me. Like he talks shit to everybody. And to me, I used to be like, shut the fuck up. Like I used to get crazy with him and he used to just be like, ugh, and he used to just leave the room. He used to get mad. But I think that's when I used to be on like my shit. So he probably was like, oh hell no.
He was paying it.
Yeah,
Luke
but
called him a gay little.
Lou called him what? What you called him, Lou?
What happened? Who you talking about?
London, what you said, London? Oh shit, I think she broke out. She
Who you
broke
was
up.
talking about? I'll tell you what I said.
Yeah, what you
Damani.
said?
Damani.
Oh, that's the sassy little bow wow.
I can't.
Damn, we're coming to the end of this room. This was such a good room. The numbers is crazy. We was just, the reason why to give you a little, a little reset. Welcome to the Laundry and Tea Show, Messy Monday, State of the Headline. They were saying that it was getting dry, so I was trying to like call out all the headliners and talk about them real quick to get to my point at the end. Bernardi, who's the next one? Who else is on the list?
Wait, before we get to the next one, Dreas just came back. Dreas, we love you. We appreciate you. You're back. And we gave you nothing but flowers.
And
And
you
love
better
for
catch the
you.
replays because that was a lot. We said a lot
Yes.
about you, boo
Oh
boo.
shit,
So,
my bad. I had a meeting at work. My bad, y'all.
and you would have been crying, bitch, because I know you. So
Yeah.
I love
Good,
you.
good. I'll catch the
Down.
replay and cry,
Yes, catch
cry
some
on
replays.
behalf.
And then play it tonight. Play it tonight. Play it tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the next person.
Who
Oh,
was
Um
it?
thank y'all.
Who was the
Love you
next
too,
person?
Drea. The next person is Don Gimme.
Who put him on the list?
Hello,
He's not
I
a head.
did, bitch. Yes,
That
Don
nigga is not a
motherfucking
headliner.
Gimme.
Y'all be
Yes, he
gaslighting.
is. He is a
So where is he
headliner.
now? He don't
Shout
have
out to Don
he don't have the
Gimme.
chocolate factory. What is
Shout
it? The
out.
Gimme
Yes, he
factory.
does. Shout
He's
out
like
to
R. Kelly is
Don.
done. No, let me
Shout out
stop.
to Don Gimme out
I
of
don't know. I used to
town.
fuck with Don Gimme heavy, but for one thing about Don Gimme, he gonna flip on you for clout. That's one thing I know about him because I really used to fuck with him. Even when he used to go at it with my cousin Saturn, aka not my cousin Saturn. I used to always like, and now y'all understand why I didn't go crazy because he really wasn't my cousin. And I still used to fuck with Don Gimme, but for some reason, that little boy always has something to say. That little tiny little boy, because you know he a Toys R Us kid. He's so tiny. But shout out to him. Who's the next person? You know people are gonna get these clips. This shit. Make a fucking room. Make a room. That's what
And
I
I want
want
to
y'all to do.
say, like I said, I love you, Don. Thank you for always having my
Oh,
back
girl,
and
bye.
supporting me.
Somebody
I
mute
love you,
her.
baby.
You be loving all the ops. You be loving all the. That's why B strapped your
I love,
ass.
I
All right,
love
who's
them.
next? Who's next? What's next for you,
Yeah.
though?
So, um,
Uh huh.
Nigga, I'm
wait,
next.
Who's next? Who's next? No, Lou. Who said that? Lou. No, Lou. We're gonna talk to you real
wait,
quick.
is
We
that,
gotta
wait,
tell you.
I thought that was Ankh. Did that sound like WAG?
It did, because I was gonna say that's the
I
ultimate
swear to God, that sound
headliner.
like,
No,
yeah,
that's
but
what we're gonna say. We
we're
already.
going to get to him.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
didn't
get
get
to
to him
Whack.
yet.
Yeah, we didn't get to Whack because Whack was helping me with the list. So that's why we didn't get.
So we're going to get to the new ones that we definitely went off of.
Oh, that's it. That's the end. Okay, so the reason why.
Wait, no, it's not. The only person that we did not talk about that was new was Lou and Lou. We talked about Lay. We talked about Pepe. Oh, it's Lou, Dami, and Meezy. So Lou's in here. Lou's phenomenal. He has nothing but conscious room. So shout out to him. Intelligent banging.
But he's the new headliner. He's the new
Yes, he
headliner,
is.
isn't it?
He's a new
Yes.
headliner. So Lou always showed me love. He's always in an intelligent banging war sparring session. He let people bang it out, mentally attacking the point and not the person. He definitely runs that side of the app. So shout out to Lou. Yeah.
So everybody we mentioned is still on this app, right? Shout out to Lou. You already know that's my brother. He mods me up, shows me love. That's my brother. So here's the thing. So with that being said, right? And then of course we're gonna get to Whack. But Whack is the king of the fucking app. Let's be
Yeah,
fucking clear,
he's
okay?
king.
He's the fucking king. But but let's get to the point. All these people that we mentioned are still here except for like Portia, right? So why is the app? Let's get into the conversation. We could get into this, and Lewis here, and that's why I'm happy we could get into this before. We got 14 minutes to go. Why y'all saying the app is dry if these people are still here? Now, is there division that's being caused? Is everybody blocking each other? And it wasn't like before where everybody was kind of in the same spaces. Why do y'all think that even if all of these people are still on this app, these people are still on the app? Why y'all think it's dry? Is it because those people are not making spaces anymore? Because I do see a lot of rooms. Is it because they're not banging anymore? Some people just got tired. What is it? What do you
It's
think?
all of the above, Stevie. Like I took 3 breaks off this app. I don't bang like that anymore. And people are getting tired of the bullshit. And the audiences are very fake as fuck. And they be talking about you but smiling in your motherfucking face and running back and forth between rooms, instigating shit, talking shit. And it's like, well, I'm gonna open up a room for it, and the whole audience hate my fucking guts.
Oh, that's the room,
So
London. You gotta make the room. It's the audience fault. It is their fault. Cause they're the biggest fucking instigators. Wake it the fuck up, yo.
yeah, it's
Go
their
ahead, keep
own
going.
fault.
Can we be honest? When you get a chance, I'd like to speak.
It's the goo liners. Go ahead, you can speak whoever.
I'm done. Go ahead.
I think some of the rooms, if y'all want me to be honest, and without y'all getting upset, with an exception of a few rooms, a lot of the titles, a lot of the talking points are repetitive over and over and over again. I love y'all. I'm just being honest. I don't make rooms anymore. I'm not really interested in being headliners, but those who are headliners, I don't know. I think a lot of the complaints is coming from the relationship rooms being competitive. I mean, repetitive and repetitive. and repetitive. So I think that's most of what I'm hearing and the most of what people are tired of. And I'm just being honest.
Wait, naughty. Before I get packed up by my Latinx side, I didn't mention any of the Latinx headliners.
Hello, I was about to say Ari.
All right, so I forgot the primo. So is the Latinx side. We have Ari,
The
which I always
Queen.
see the Latinx queen. You have Makana, Adam,
I love
Siempre,
me some
Ari,
Makana mans.
and definitely Jay Bodega. Now Jay Bodega is one of the big names on the Latinx side, so tap in with him. He's like he was coming up when I came up, and Siempre is definitely one. You got Sia over there, but for me on the Latinx side, it's almost to me like everybody on that side is big. I don't know how to explain it because our rooms are different. I don't know if you ever been to the Latinx side, but it's a little different. Everybody speaks, everyone unmutes, everybody. There's not one person that stays quiet on that side, and we don't care to interrupt each other. We don't have a one mic policy on that side. Is exactly how you if y'all went to like a Latin restaurant, it was just so loud. I don't know if you ever went to a Mexican restaurant or Puerto Rican restaurant, it's always so loud. That's exactly how our rooms were. There wasn't really, even if you were top left, it really you wasn't top left because everybody was kind of like top left in those rooms. So that's why it's really hard for me to like pick. But those are kind of, but I would say my whole crew are headliners. It's kind of like the Exoticals, whereas Ion, London, like all of them, like how they're all, that's how I feel. Because it's just a certain group, certain tight knit like group that got together and kind of did. Now I wouldn't say that about 100 churches because they're just so big. Their rooms are so big. So it would be like hard. There are certain voices, but on the Latinx side, it's everybody is a voice. Not one person stays quiet on that side.
Nigga, were you
That's
being
why.
political, son? I thought you was messy, man. Were you being
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
political?
listen.
Nigga, throw
The
the
Latinx
race now,
side.
nigga.
I'm
Throw the
gonna open up
race.
a room one day. I'm gonna open up a room again one day, and so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Monisha's definitely one too.
Yes, we have to. We got to go through. We have to literally go down that line, and I think you should definitely open up that room because we got to spice that shit back up, Stevie, because we're missing that. We only got 10 minutes left, and I need to use this 10 minutes for WACK. So
Yeah. Well, no. Whack is the room that we're gonna make for Whack is next week is gonna be called Whack is the biggest headliner, and that's what I was. So save that for next week.
okay, got
We're
it.
gonna troll the fuck
But wait,
out
like
of
I said, I definitely want to say shout outs to
because I
myself and
want to
WACK.
shake up.
I'm
Yes,
definitely I can't wait
yes.
for next week. But right now, I just want to say shout outs to the king of
Absolutely.
Clubhouse,
We wouldn't even be
the
able to make this room if
king
it wasn't
of
for Whack. Let's
motherfucking
be fucking
Clubhouse,
clear.
the big
But
head honcho.
next
Said
week,
we're
just
gonna dedicate
know.
a whole 3 hours to WACK. So I want everybody to make
Just
sure y'all
know,
lock
just
up.
know, we gonna the thing is just know he doesn't like this type of shit, but we gotta shake up the app. So next Monday, the title is, and you could schedule it. The title is, I'll schedule it. Right. Matter of fact, let me schedule this shit right now while
Yo,
we're in here.
Yeah.
Stevie, I feel like we should talk about like the opportunities people have gotten from Clubhouse, like people getting deals, people doing other shit,
Oh yeah,
networking.
that is
We
good.
should
We
make
could
a
do.
room about like what people did already with their connects from here.
Oh yeah,
Most
that would be
definitely.
dope. So we could talk about that next week in the room or what. So messy Mondays, and we're gonna say whack is the biggest. As a matter of fact, let me put those all in cap. The biggest headliner on on Clubhouse. Period.
He has his own division.
Yeah.
He
Period.
does his own kingdom.
Do
Shout
y'all
out to
know
the
that
gay
that was a
motherfucking
no? Oh,
Troy.
Gigi's here. Gigi, I think Gigi is one of the
The
new
headliners,
headliners
and
too.
wait, we forgot. I don't. I want to say there's honorable mentions. Nelson, Michelle King,
Oh
Grant
yeah.
Cardone. We do have other headliners. Like we already mentioned Sally, but I definitely want to give Sally another
Oh,
props.
Sally, yeah,
Because again, she's a
definitely.
part of that realm. So Sally is everything to me. Shout out to
Yes.
Sally. She was one that didn't give a fuck and was not afraid to come on the 100 side, and she came in this motherfucking room, and she is everything to me. So shout out to Sally.
Love you, Naughty.
I love you too. I didn't even know you still here. Ah,
I'm
I
right
can't
here,
wait to meet
baby.
you.
I'm right
I
here.
cannot. I cannot wait to meet you so bad. I love you so much. I just get your aura,
I
everything.
love you
Okay.
too.
Yes, I wanted to say shout outs to them because I wanted to say that they have their own side. That they definitely contribute when it comes to the millionaires, rich niggas, whatever the fuck. Definitely their side. And again, shout outs to Michelle King. I love you down. Period. Who else? Are we forgetting about? Oh, Carmelita Cornbread. Even if I don't talk to her, I'm not going to not deny her presence on this app. Nali. Um, who else? And I think that that is it. I name all the. Okay, I think that's it.
You did Ion
Y'all
too?
forgot about
Yeah, we
Symbolic,
already talked
who's
about
doing a great
Ion.
job.
Okay.
Oh, and Queen. I cannot forget about Queen. Queen does the poetry. On her side of the poetry side, Queen is everything. She definitely holds it down. The new headliner to me, like Yu, we already said Ion already, Ru. Yu starting to come up. The new ones that I see, we already talked about Lay. Trying to get everybody in this real fast. Honorable mentions. That's what I see in the hallways. That's it.
Oh wait, my bad. I'm trying to let me.
You know, we can't. You know, I want to be
Oh,
messy.
Gigi, let me, Gigi.
you. I just
You
mentioned
are,
you.
yes. Okay, Gigi, let me tell you something about you. You are funny, crazy as fuck. You're energetic. It's nothing but to love you, love to hate you, but love you. Your presence is funny. And I think you're phenomenal. No matter how many times we bump heads, I think that you do great for what you do. And shout out to you because I think you was you queen of the dark side at one point in time.
No, I am the
Oh,
queen of the dark
okay.
side.
Okay, put me in
All
my
the
place.
time. There would not be no other queen. Now
Okay.
you can be the queen of the dark side number two, but you ain't nobody taking my crown unless I give it to him. That's how that goes.
Okay.
We're gonna do this shit
Okay.
officially. And let me
Oh,
make
and
this
I.
very clear. You use the fuck out of me to have a dope room. She begged me for 2 days straight. Gigi,
Oh shit.
let's have a room.
Oh,
No, we're gonna keep
like.
the business clear. She
Oh
Wait,
begged
wait,
me
shit.
wait, wait,
two
wait.
days.
No,
Gigi,
let her get it. Let
I'm
her get it
scared.
clear.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let her be
2 days
messy. Go ahead.
straight. She begged me, Gigi, let's have a room. Let's have a room. Let's have a room. And I didn't really want to do it, but it was supposed to be based on her music. So I'm like, all right, because I did have a little beef with her. I had to pack up a few times in Freddie and Jimmy's room while they were sandwiching her and trying to pimp the fuck out of her like they do every other girl every week. Right? So I said, fine, I'll support you. And so I had a room that was supposed to be for Aubrey. She came to me like, "Oh, Gigi, we doing this," and I'm like, "All right, fine, stop. We all gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this, right?" So the room, Chris Cass, they all came and we in there. We just talking and stuff. He started playing this little keyboard and stuff, and we was all singing. You know, cause bitch, I can sing too. Okay, but it was really about you and your music. So what she did was she left my room, probably because Freddie told her to. Left my room, started another one. And she kept pinging me, come, come. I said, give me a second because people still was coming in my room. So I don't like to just leave my crew. You know what I mean? Just run to somebody else real quick. But if she would have did it right, I said, make the room. Give me the link. I could put it on top and then I could send everybody over there. But she didn't do that. So what she did was she left the room, started the room, came back in my room, and because I gave her a bed, the bitch closed my room. And then she's like, "You need to come to my room." I'm like, "Fine, all right." So now you're gonna be ignorant, right? So now you're gonna just close my shit, demanding that I come now. So I'm like, "Well, first of all, now I have to go out my way and get the link and send it to all my people and tell them come in your room and support you, right?" But I did. So we came, we supported her. When I walked in there, it was 18 goddamn people in there, right? And the room was supposed to be about her music, but when I got in there, the title was saying the people versus Beyonce. I said, hold the fuck up. And the first thing I said was, how the fuck did this turn into the people versus Beyonce? Now I got a whole fucking interview going on, so she used me, right, for clout. And I'm like, should I leave? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna let her get it off, right? Because I'm gonna support her. So right, she got her numbers up. Once they start getting big, to almost 200, 200, only because of me, bitch. Don't get it fucked up. Freddie comes in, takes over her whole room. She's still being you. She goofy, she drinks, but she laughs a lot, and she don't really know how to conduct an interview properly because she asks 8 questions within 3 minutes and don't give you the opportunity to answer to the questions, right? And she asking questions about history on Clubhouse that was way before her time, right? So that ain't make no sense. And if you really want to know the story, let me tell you, because I can. All right? So I didn't like that. Freddie came in, took over a whole room. Took over the whole room. So you know what I did? I left. She came. I left, started my own room again. My peoples came back over, and then she came back in. Gigi, can you come back to my room? Can you come back to my room? I said, fine. I said, I'll come back because I'm still trying to support a young sister, a black woman, right? So I come back in there, and same thing. Within 10 minutes, I think this girl started yelling at me and using cuss words. So I'm like, hold up, bitch, I'm out. So I left the
Gigi.
whole fucking. No, let me finish. It's
Oh
almost done.
shit, the
I
room
Yeah,
is
we
remember. Let
gotta
me
we
ending.
gotta
finish this
move
We
story.
got
Gigi.
1 minute,
Gigi,
baby.
we gotta move the traffic. So that's what I'm
All
saying.
right. So I left the fucking room again, right? I left the room, and then guess what? As soon as I left, her room was closed. Freddie closed her whole fucking room, and then started another room, and then unblocked me, right? Because I was blocked all week. Unblocked me, and now they're pinging me, asking me to come in Freddie's room. So he literally just stole her audience. She used me to get a poppin' room, right? And then Freddie stole that shit right under the motherfucking rug, and she don't
Oh
even know what
shit.
happened. And we
Okay.
all
All right, we
sat
gotta.
and
Okay.
watched
We
that.
gotta thank you, Gigi, so
Thank you,
much.
Gigi. Gigi, definitely. Yeah, we were gonna get into that content, but the fucking yo, Gigi, the day today went by so fucking
It
fast.
did.
Primos, hit me up in the back channel. Vamos a un cuarto. Pero let's go. Everybody,
Alrighty.
let's go.
I got
All
to
Everybody.
right, you
tell y'all
guys.
before
Thank you.
y'all go, Naughty and Stevie, y'all did an amazing job in this room. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, y'all really need your own television show. You guys are
Thank
great.
well, we got a show. Shout out
We need
to the
another
Messy
one.
Palace.
We need
I trust
Thanks,
me,
love.
we have a lot of stuff in
Thanks,
store.
love.
Again,
I
thank
think
you guys
everybody
so
already
much.
left. I think no,
Okay, well
everybody
that's
left.
cool. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the Messy Bud Days with Stevie Nunes, myself, Naughty Nerd Ninja, Sally Cologne, because it seemed like we the three that's left. So shout out to that, and always and forever, WACK 100, the king of 100 side. We're gonna dedicate a room of 3 hours to WACK, and we want everybody to come in and support WACK 100 next week, because again, he needs 3 hours of
Yeah, so
me
start
trying
heading
to
to the
show him
other.
love. Alrighty, so go ahead and click the link to the top. Thank you so much. The next room is different levels. Make sure y'all ping up and share their room. Shout outs to Geek Lamar and all the Shroom Street. So just go ahead, definitely click the link to the top. Click the link to the top. Let's move the traffic. We support each other over here. We are a team. Shout out to the 100 side. So click that link. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the Messy Mondays.
What a great fucking room. We got to give flowers to everybody. It was a mess to a message. We got to announce the headliners and who was up next. Naughty, we were able to be in that position this year to kind of set that trend. You know, there's always different people that do that every year, and you, myself, and you really got to do it. So shout out, Vinny. Voy a hacer un
Hey.
cuarto ahora. Jay, you
Oh,
right there?
Great job,
Yeah, I'm
Naughty.
here.
I love
Vete,
you,
te
Sally.
voy a poner.
Love you, Naughty.
I
Voy a
gotta
hacer
give
un
you my
cuarto a
number.
los
Did I give you
primos.
my number? I gotta give you my number so we
All
can
right.
talk.
And Vinny también. And
Send
Gio,
it.
you there?
Okay.
Macana, you there, Macana? And Sally, tú también. Macana, tú estás ahí.
¿Qué pasó?
Él,
Aquí estoy.
él está ahí, él está ahí.
I'm,
Todo
I'm,
Probably
miro.
working.
can y'all teach me how to learn some Spanish? Cause I need me a Spanish
I'll,
poppy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll
I wanna
teach you.
know. All I
Yes,
wait, who
mama.
said who's
You
gonna
tell
teach
Vamos,
us.
me?
amigo.
Who
Big
who
bodega.
We're heading to the.
you said who's gonna teach me?
Vinny, we're going to that.
Big
Vamos para ese
bodega.
Okay.
cuarto.
Go ahead, hit me up in my back channel. You can teach me anything you want to.
All right, we're almost ending with this room. Everybody go to the Why So
Okay,
Serious with
Naughty.
WAC 100.
Oh, I want me some big bodega.
Oh my God, not too much. One.
I'm a
We're
special
about to
type of
leave.
girl, big
We're gonna do
bodega.
that. Let's do our countdown. Let's do our countdown, Naughty. 30, 29, 28. Everybody hit the link.
50.
No, everybody's
48,
19.
already going.
No,
69,
bitch.
We gotta
73.
No,
wait till we get underneath
a
100, right?
thousand. No, yeah, a thousand.
Everybody
Um,
head to that Why So Serious room. That's it. It's done. Look,
30,
99.
36. No, it's not 99 yet. On my end. Okay, yes. Okay,
You
it's
pin
done.
me in that room,
All
Stevie.
right, y'all.
Okay.
Thanks for coming out to the 100 show.
Yes, baby.
Yes, Messy
Hit me up in my
Monday,
back
State of
channel.
the Art.
You fine
Adios.
ass
Not too
nigga.
much.
Ow.
Hey, we're all in. I love
Nothing to
Fuimo.
do.
Hasta abajo.